the Commanders' two touchdown victory. That's what it's. That's going to be the cologne.
What it's called is fingers and mash. Don't wear it, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, Rich, I have an update. I have an update on the Spurs and their new arena, the Marble vote.
Okay.
Right now, the new arena is losing in the polls, and early voting happened this week. And the Spurs still have a 7-year lease on their current arena, but things are looking shaky in San Antonio, and fans are getting nervous. But
well, I think the last thing that the commissioner is going to want is to move a franchise. I don't think so.
Wemby to Vegas.
The only way it could be moved by the commissioners if you have a majority vote from the other owners. So I think that's our saving grace.
Well, let's just see how it all goes down there, and Jimmy. Let's see how it all goes down there. But thanks for the call. Appreciate it. Always great.
Tally-ho, Jimmy.
Safe travels, everybody.
Tally-ho, James.
All right.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. We'll be back on the air.
Good, man.
Monday. I'll be flying home.
Nice. Yeah, finally.
Because again, the games here. The games here kick off at 2:30, and so again, I get back to the hotel like around 7:00 at night in the middle of the first games of the second window. So I'm not going to be able to fly home till Monday. So I'll be flying the entire show, having no idea what's going on, hoping that the studio is still standing, that Chris Brockman doesn't need to step in as the human resources chief of the Rich Eisen show.
Why would he need to do
Colleen
that?
Wolf's going to do a great job. I'm excited for her to be hosting. And then as soon as I land, I'm making my way to the studio, and you and I, Chris, will be recording Overreaction Monday.
Yes, sir.
Which we will then post. And then comes 2 Monday Night Football games. Then we'll be done with 7 weeks of the NFL season.
Speaking of
Flying,
NFL
man.
and wrestling, we right now it's looking like
All right, welcome to Before the Growl. We
This
are
is going
getting
to be
ready
really
for
short before the crowd.
Yeah, we don't have long here, but
My
we're
first Before the Growl.
Yeah. So Bergman's hanging out. Bergman last night, another dominating performance. Tyler Glasnow, fantastic, and like I've been saying all along, you can trust that bullpen.
Oh, jeez. You and Travis gave up before the Phillies series when Greg and I said
We
they're
did.
going to win the
It's
whole
true.
thing.
Yep.
You're with us now, right?
Well, I said the winner of that series would win the World Series.
but I don't,
You
Greg,
did say
I
that.
don't know if they're going to lose another game.
I don't know if they do either. I don't know if Seattle or Toronto can do anything.
Milwaukee
they're
has
big,
9 hits in 3 games.
Yep.
8.
Is it
It's-
only
it was
No,
eight?
it's
4.
3 runs and 9 hits in 26
Well, either
strikeouts.
way,
Just because I did the math.
8 or 9 doesn't
4
matter.
coming
That's
in,
it.
4
No,
last
it's
night.
not
But it doesn't
4,
matter.
4,
It doesn't
3,
matter.
yeah.
Yeah, 4-3-1,
4,
7-4.
3, 1,
I didn't know there was
2,
math.
I never would have taken
8,
that
6,
kid out
7,
last
5,
night.
3, 0, 1.
Well, so, okay, with that, Mizorowski was going so great, but
Yeah.
he started giving up hits.
Yeah,
He gave up a run.
Yeah,
and
but would
also,
you have taken him out?
he went from 102 to 97. So
maybe
his
that's-
Yeah.
velocity dropped
Yeah,
heavily.
his stuff definitely. Now, I heard this from people that were at the game that this is like one of the sleepiest crowds for a playoff
It
game.
was
there has
Thursday.
ever
Wait a minute.
been.
I don't blame the crowd. 3 o'clock Thursday start. Come on.
Let me ask you, Bergman, when we went to that game against the Phils in the first round,
Right.
or in the
No, we went-
NLDS,
yeah. Mhm.
was that was a sleepy crowd also?
That was a sleepy crowd also.
Yeah, and that was a night
they were,
game.
again, they were up 2-0.
I think what's happening, fans are just taking, we're going to go to the World Series
Right,
again.
it's like remember the
It's,
Braves when they never would sell out their playoff games
Yeah.
when they made the playoffs all those years in a row.
Well, the World Series costs $1,000 to get into
It is.
on face value.
$900
So
bucks.
The World Series will be a
Crazy.
different animal. By the way, who do you think they play?
I don't even know anymore. I think Toronto comes back.
I think
I
and
think
wins
Toronto,
it.
Toronto's coming
just
back.
took home field back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Toronto's coming back.
I kind of want to play Seattle because they've never been to the World Series.
Me too.
I
But
think it would make it more exciting.
By the way, last night, Max Scherzer, I can't stand Max
That was
Scherzer
so
because
fake.
of what he did
That
to
was
us.
so
and then he's
fake.
like,
Why is it
don't
fake?
take me out.
he's a fiery guy, but I don't believe any of that. He's the same guy that when he was a Dodger, he had a tired arm. He couldn't go out there.
arm.
Same
Yeah, I have
in
a
the middle of the
different opinion
playoffs.
of
Right.
Scherzer than you guys do.
Well-
I remember Scherzer as being kind of a red ass.
He is a red
but
ass.
I remember him as being a quitter because
Yes.
he had a dead arm after he made that appearance out of the bullpen.
Mhm.
And then after that, I said, I can't pitch anymore.
That's it.
Well,
My
you
arm's dead,
want him
so-
pitching with a dead arm?
I'm a free agent at the end of the year. At the end of the year,
Yeah,
so
he literally said, I'm a free agent this offseason. He didn't want to hurt his arm.
right,
Yeah.
which is nonsense. You're
Not
in the
Max.
playoffs.
God,
God, Max,
no,
what a
Mad
joke.
Max. sucks.
Yeah.
I hope we destroy him.
I'm going tonight.
Are you?
Oh, yeah.
You're actually going tonight?
I was going to go
Good.
tomorrow, but I was like, oh, no, I don't want to miss the game.
Are you going to go down to
so
the
you're
field?
you're going to go to Kings Lakers first and then head over there?
Kings, Lakers, and then Dodgers.
Yes, all at the same time. Yes.
Exactly.
Are you going to go find Parker Bell on the field and hang out?
I don't know if I'm going to. I'm going to. Because
Is that the whole point of having the credential?
Well, it's to get in without spending any money. That's the point of the credential.
That's not the reason.
Oh, no, that's a good way.
People are listening.
That's a good way to get into the game without. Well, no, it's before the growl. We haven't growled yet, so it's okay to talk about
Once
this
the growl
stuff.
goes out, then you can't say that anymore.
Exactly. All right, there you have it. There's your Before the Growl. I don't know what that was, but coming up next is Mason and Ireland on your radio, on the YouTube, and on the app.
Korean Festival is back October 16th through the 19th at Seoul International Park in Koreatown. 4 days of amazing food, live K-pop, and traditional performances, arts, culture, and fun for the whole family. Best part? Admission is free. Don't miss one of LA's biggest cultural celebrations, the LA Korean Festival, October 16th through the 19th. For details, visit lakoreanfestival.org.
Bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, crowd rocking for Rotolo Chevrolet's top hitter, Mike Capozio. He's facing off with the Bulldog, and these two have quite the history. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he got all of it. That ball is out of here like a red Corvette, and it's going, and going, and going. Yes!
Dad, are you having that dream again?
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
John Ireland here with the Hall of Famer.
Saturday,
Big
brother.
game James Worthy for Icebod Active.
Love
Check
it.
out their website, ICEBODactive.com.
This new Icebod Active has given me an opportunity to ice at home. I don't have to go to a cryo pod anymore. John, it works.
Icebod Active is an easier way to ice. Here's how it works. You put on these compression shirts or pants that form fits to your body with pockets that fit flexible, ice-cold gel packs. Icebod Active is wearable cryotherapy. No more strapping on ice bags and being immobilized.
It's designed for the person who comes home, doesn't have a lot of time, but they do want to ice while they're working on their laptop, while they're picking up their kids from soccer practice.
Everybody I know that has bought one of these things truly loves it. You got to get yours before they're sold out.
This is the new concept for icing. John, I love it.
Get these while you still can. I'm telling you, they're going to go fast. Start feeling better today at ICEBODactive.com.
Everyone wants exclusive behind-the-scenes access to the Lakers, and this is your shot. Sign up for the Lakers email now to receive an insider's look into the team and get a weekly dose of everything Lakers. On top of all that, this is your opportunity to be the first to know about Lakers fan events and get the latest news straight from the team right when it hits. You won't miss a beat of the action by signing up now at Lakers.com/emails. That's Lakers.com/emails.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the weather first, before wearing face paint to the game.
Bro, your Go Cats is dripping into your nachos.
Oh, and now paint is in my eyes.
Interception! Did you see that?
No!
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Rich Eisen here for Sonos, the speakers that bring every game to life in my own house. With studio quality sound, Sonos makes you feel like you're right there in the stadium. Whether you're cheering on your team, binging your favorite show, or listening to the hottest songs, Sonos fills every room with incredible sound. Setup is easy. Just plug in, open the Sonos app, and you're ready to go. Want stadium quality sound at home just like me? Because I love Sonos. You will too. Explore soundbars, speakers, and more at Sonos.com. Sonos. They look as good as they sound.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A Good Karma Brands radio station.
ESPN 710, Los Angeles.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland is on for your Friday afternoon.
Ireland, best show on the radio.
Here we go. It is a football Friday, a feel-good Friday, and most importantly, an F-It Friday with the Hall of Famers. By the way, reports are that right before the show, John Ireland spilled something on his shirt.
No untrue.
And he's looking very nice today because, got Lakers basketball tonight. What did he spill on his shirt? ... We'll find out. Plus, Pepe Mantilla's here and Mychal Thompson.
Oh, nothing worse than the horse and the hat.
The what?
The horse.
The horse. There's nothing worse than the horse.
As we get ready for the final Lakers preseason game and we look ahead, USC Notre Dame tomorrow. Thunderstorms reported in South Bend. How will that affect the game? And Rams Jaguars on Sunday morning. Plus the Dodgers. They take care of game number 3. Will they clean up and sweep the NLCS today? All of that and so much more.
Ooh, just literally
gross.
like EWWW. Ooh.
Yeah.
Let's do it. The biggest show on the radio.
Oh.
So with that said, let's get this going.
Mason and Ireland, your Friday afternoon right now.
Good afternoon. So Dodgers again last. John, I dug out my replica Freddie Freeman World Championship ring.
Was that part of a game giveaway?
Yeah, it was part of a game giveaway I had. Yeah, I think me and Brian were there. Maybe me and Bergman were there when they gave away the rings.
One of those as well.
Did you get one? Yeah, it's very cool. So last night, Dodgers are just absolutely on fire. They have now Milwaukee 3 runs, 9 hits, 26 strikeouts.
Yeah, what has happened to Milwaukee?
It's unbelievable. This is a team that had a very low strikeout rate, loved to work deep into counts, found ways to string hits together, and they've done none of that during this series. And shout out to the defense. Max Muncy, that second inning play where he turned
didn't even look at first base.
Blindly threw and just hit Will Smith exactly where he needed to hit him to get that runner at home. And then Mookie Betts, I mean, I've always said that our best right fielder is playing shortstop. And now I've come to the conclusion that our best shortstop
You were
is
lobbying
playing
all
shortstop.
year to move him back to the outfield, and look at him now.
Best shortstop is playing shortstop. I don't know many guys that make that particular play.
Well, we figured it out yesterday. There's only been one player in the history of baseball to win a Gold Glove in the outfield and the infield. Darren Erstad did it for the Angels.
Yeah.
Mookie could be the second guy.
Yes.
And I saw that Derek Jeter was being like, well, Mookie, you don't hop it to first base. You try to get it there all the way because Jeter was on a post-game show somewhere.
Come on.
Just giving Mookie a hard time. It's like, Jeter, let it go.
Was he out?
Yeah, it was one bounce. He was out.
Exactly. Yeah, he got the play.
All that matters.
Yeah, all that matters. Derek.
By the way, Morales is making stuff up again.
Yeah, you did not spill anything on your shirt.
That's what they do on that show. They, first he made up he said I went before I said something.
You just spit on the mic when you did that.
Well, but I didn't do the other thing.
Yeah, the other thing you did not.
That morning show, they're just making stuff up.
Morales says I put my teeth in to eat steak.
Yeah.
But
Screw
you
Don't
did
believe anything you hear on the Sedano and Cap morning
What's that,
show.
Em?
But you did eat the sausage off the floor.
Yes,
That's
I did
real.
do that, but I did not have to put my teeth in. I don't have teeth that I put in and out for steak. That's just ridiculous. So
Look at this. I just got a text from Laura. I was about to walk in there with an oxy pen. Yeah, that. I never did that either.
Yeah, that's a weird one. I don't know how you invent that one out of thin air.
He says Bergman made it up.
Oh, is it Bergman?
That's what Chris says.
Lie of the day.
Yeah. By the way, that's a lie of the day.
Do we have a lie of the day?
Yeah, we're not lie of the day.
Your lie yesterday was excellent, elaborate. It had props. It was great.
I know. I did not even know we were doing lie of the day, and then I'm like, oh, I took video of this Halloween house. I might as well use
Mason
it to say the guy's next
sent us all
door.
this video and goes, this is my next door neighbor. I can't take it anymore. And it was a complete fabricated story for lie of the day. It was
Houses
great.
in West LA, not next to me. Exactly. So it's a monster
Does it
weekend.
end tonight? You're going tonight, right?
Yeah, it does end tonight. I'm going tonight. In fact, I'm taking our friend Dave Singer to the game. We're gonna sit.
Well, you won't be able to leave early now.
No, why?
Well, you could leave Dave. Are you taking different cars?
The whole point is, if it's a sweep, you want to be there for the sweeping.
Dave might actually bring a broom.
He might,
but along with his glove. Because he thinks he's getting a foul ball.
He'll wear that blue.
He'll dress like he's playing in the game.
Yes, he will.
He will bring his glove, and he will probably bring some type of a broom.
Yes, he will.
Yeah, nobody gets into these games like Dave.
That kind of fan. So we got that tonight, of course. We've got tomorrow. We've got USC at Notre Dame.
Okay, explain. I'm glad you brought this up. Explain something to me.
Yeah,
I think Notre Dame can win the game. I'm not.
They're heavy favorites.
That's where I'm going.
Oh yeah.
The last time I looked, 9-point favorite?
Yeah, 9.5. Yeah.
Way too many points.
It's crazy. It's crazy, especially coming off the Michigan win. I'll tell you what, this is a really different Lincoln Riley team. You know, they have.
I was going to take Notre Dame if it was Pick'em. I'm taking SC because of the points. That's too many points.
I think SC is going to win this game outright. And by the way, the winner of this, if USC wins this game, ESPN Analytics says they've got a 59% chance of making the college football playoff. And if Notre Dame loses it, they're basically eliminated.
And by the way, this if the Steve Masons of the world get their way, this is the last SC Notre Dame game. They're not on the schedule.
Oh, they're not on the schedule for next year.
No, they're trying to negotiate.
There's been no announcement,
but they haven't done it. And you want them off the schedule.
I would like them off the schedule.
I desperately think they should keep them on. I think you're being a chicken.
Yep, I think we should play San Jose State twice.
Yeah.
Can we do that? Can we play them twice?
You're gonna get Pete Arbogast coming at you with like a Trojan spear. So you can't believe he can't believe you want to get rid of Notre Dame.
And by the way, if you want to, we are going to give away tickets today to see USC and Notre Dame
at Cosm.
So stay tuned all day. If you are a huge SC fan, we will be giving that away.
So before Mychal and Pepe get here, and mayhem will ensue.
I think Jacob's coming in today, too. It's going to be a 3-ring circus around here.
I wanted to play something that came from July of this year. This is Paul Feinbaum.
But I want to say one thing before I go. The thing that I'm most excited about Big Ten Media Days is I want to hear Lincoln Riley try to explain his last 2 years, because I can't think of anybody whose coaching has been more fraudulent since his first year with Caleb Williams.
All right, so there's that. Now here,
you've said similar things.
Here is what I never called him a fraud.
You just wanted him fired.
Here, I said, do we have to go with him? Here's what. Now this was July. Here's what Feinbaum said this morning.
Big win. Irish desperately need this. Paul, who you got? The Trojans or the Fighting Irish?
I am going with the Trojans. And Greeny, you and I remember when this was maybe the defining game in the country every single year. It's not this year, but it may be the most important game, because if Southern Cal can get this win, they are in great shape for the playoffs. Conversely, Notre Dame cannot afford to lose. Remember, they've lost at Miami. They lost at home to Texas A&M. They have not really beaten what I would call a really good team. Lincoln Riley's brought this program back. Watch out. Here come the Trojans.
Watch out. Here come the Trojans.
What a difference a couple of months
What
made.
a change. By the way, I was so intent on that clip and doing this little, side by side, that I recorded that off my phone.
It
you can probably
like
tell. But I was like, I looked everywhere and I could not find it.
That was brought to you by 2 tin cans and a string.
But he is a noted USC hater, and he says USC is back.
But explain to me 9.5 points. Why? Even when USC lost to Illinois, that game was close.
Notre Dame's 2 losses were.
Is Tyler coming on today? Is Tyler Fulgium coming on today? All right, we'll ask him. But I don't get this line.
Notre
Dame's,
me,
I'm good at picking lines.
Sure.
If you would have told me pick this line, I would have said 3.5.
Me too. I'm shocked that it's that big.
That's how far I would have missed. I would have missed by a touchdown.
Now, Notre Dame has 2 losses, but they are to number 2 Miami and number 4 Texas A&M.
Right.
So
plus they're Notre Dame. Notre Dame with 2 losses is automatically in. Notre Dame with 3 losses is probably out.
Yeah. We've yet to see
any team gets in them, but because they want them in there because
Alabama,
their ratings gold.
Yeah.
But I think if they lose tomorrow. By the way, I think if they lose tomorrow, they don't finish with 3 losses. I think somebody else would beat them.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
But I don't get. I haven't been this confused about a point spread in years. I don't get it.
Yeah.
These are 2 evenly matched teams, and you're favoring Notre Dame by 9.5.
And by the way,
I need somebody to explain that to me.
And Danton Lynn's defense, they're amongst the leaders in sacks. The secondary's been a little bit questionable, but Kamari Ramsey is there. What they did to Michigan was they stuffed the run. That's what they'll need to do against Notre Dame. Stuff the run and make Carr beat you the way they tried to make Underwood beat them in the Michigan game. And by the way, Wayman Jordan is out. Eli Sanders is out.
I don't think it matters. Did you see that?
Miller?
Did you see the running backs? They kept they had like a wave of fast guys to play running. King Miller was as good as Waymo.
A walk-on.
And did they get fined for that? Because
they did.
They got fined for the other guy. They played a guy that was originally listed as out. And I'm glad you brought that up. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
It's a college football game. He had 2 running backs go out.
Yep.
Okay. This guy was listed as out, but then Lincoln Riley went to him and said, hey, we didn't know that that we were going to lose 2 running backs.
It wasn't a strategy.
No.
It wasn't like we have a secret running back we're going to have dress all of a sudden. He was in street clothes, and they lost Jordan and Sanders, and they were like, we need another running back besides King Miller, and Brian Jackson was the guy.
All
so
right,
I don't know what the fine was, but it's a stupid fine.
My friend Gordon Craw, who is a golf pro at Mountain Gate, just texted me two words. ND covers. Gordon
covers.
No way. No, he says that they'll win
be
by
more than 9.5. Yeah.
Gordon, whatever you want to bet, I'll take SC.
There you go.
That's way too many points.
Yeah. In fact, I just won a bunch of mythical dollars for eating some floor sausage.
Yeah.
I am going to go 10,000 mythical dollars on USC plus 9.5 points. God, I can't believe I'm getting 9.5 points.
Yeah, neither can I.
When SC is going to win the game outright.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to win the game out. They're not losing by 9.5.
Yeah, I feel good about that. And then the Rams, of course, are going to London or in London.
They're flying today. DeMarco's already over there. And Sean McVay told us his family's already over there. Veronica and Jordan, their son, are over there just riding double-decker buses and eating fish and chips. And Sean says, I'm going over there on a business trip. Get in, win the game, get out.
Got a comment from Liam Cohen here. Hang on a second. Here's Liam.
Yeah, he doesn't even know what it means.
Duval.
Okay, so the Jacksonville is located in Duval County in Florida.
Duval.
So all the crowd does that.
Yes.
They yell Duval. So somebody told Liam Cohen to say it, and I don't think he knew how to say it.
Duval.
He's a nerd.
Yeah, he is a nerd.
Good coach, though.
Yeah, really good coach.
Better than Urban Meyer.
A nerd.
He's an okay coach.
Well, I mean, it's a little early to pass judgment on Liam Cohen.
He's an okay coach.
They're in a better spot than I thought they were going to be.
He was the offensive coordinator when the Rams had their worst offensive season.
Right.
Sean McVay.
But I honestly believe anybody you let get under the hood has got a chance to be a good head coach. Anybody that gets under the hood of a Sean McVay offense has got, whether it's Zach Taylor or it's LaFleur or it's O'Connell or
there's
it's
also Mike
Cohen.
McDaniel right now, but
except he was coaching with him in Washington. But in Washington, right?
I think so.
Which two are you talking about?
He, Shanahan, and McDaniel all work together in Washington, but I'm talking about McVay's tree since he's been here.
Okay, I'm not sold on Liam Cohen.
Okay, so his tree is the guy in Green Bay, the guy in Cincinnati, the guy in Jacksonville, the guy in Minnesota, and the guy in Atlanta.
Yes.
Five head coaches used to work for Sean McVay.
Not accidental.
Raheem Morris, the guy in Atlanta, was a head coach prior to working for Sean, so Sean gets maybe half credit.
And by the way, Les Snead gets credit because Brad Holmes, who trained under Les Snead, became the general manager of the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, he's the one who made the Jared Goff trade.
And he has been terrific.
By the way, that
since.
trade's the rare trade that worked out great for both teams.
Worked out great.
You know, Goff's going to be the quarterback in Detroit for the foreseeable future. He's been really great there. And Stafford is exactly what you hoped he would be when he came. Wins you a Super Bowl in the first year, keeps you in the conversation until he retires, which may be at the end of this year. But even if Matt Stafford does retire at the end of this year, I think you can't say the Rams lost the trade.
No, absolutely not.
Each team got something great.
You got a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
All right, coming up next for you, John, who is at fault when a psychic takes $600,000 from somebody? And interesting question I want you to think about. Who is the MVP of the NLCS at this point? Who is the MVP? We'll do that coming up next. Mason and Ireland. Dodgers tonight looking to close out Milwaukee. 710 ESPN.
The Lake Show lives here.
Tonight, the Lakers preseason finale hits Crypto.com Arena for a battle with the Kings.
Luka into the front court. Step back. Three-pointer by Luka. Good.
It's Lakers Kings from LA Live. Coverage begins tonight at 6 p.m.
I thought I told you time and time again that we won't stop.
Your Lakers, your season, your home. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there for you, but often they look for ways to underpay your claim. If you're feeling abandoned, pushed to use low-rated contractors, or ignored after years of loyalty, we protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for. contact Avner Gatt, one of California's largest public adjusting firms. Visit avnergatt.com or call 818-917-5256. With a team that has the industry's know-how, including experience from the insurance side, Avner Gatt is ready to fight for you. With over 20 years of experience, they offer a free initial consultation and have the largest network of experts to evaluate your damages. Remember, size, experience, and expertise matter. Don't let your insurance company leave you in the dark. Call Avner Gatt, 818-917-5256, or visit avnergatt.com today. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Get ready, SoCal. The ultimate entertainment destination is opening November 13th. Hard Rock Casino Tahoe, just 15 minutes south of Bakersfield. Less drive time means more playtime with 24/7 gaming action, unforgettable dining, and live entertainment. It's the new hotspot for ESPN LA fans. Whether you're celebrating a big win or just soaking in that Hard Rock energy, don't miss it. Hard Rock Casino Tahoe, opening November 13th. This is how SoCal plays. Come out for a day of golf and fun and support the men and women who fight for our freedom. On Tuesday, November 11th, the Pacific Palms Resort in the City of Industry will play host to the 2025 Land of the Free Foundation Veterans Day Golf Classic. All proceeds from the tournament will go directly to the charities who support the men and women of our armed forces. For more info on the tournament, please visit landofthefreefoundation.org or call 562-833-4361. That's landofthefreefoundation.org.
In a world where drivers pay too much and finding a new vehicle can feel like a struggle, it's Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. Take advantage of 1.9% financing for 63 months on a brand new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek Sport all-wheel drive, or 1.9% financing for 72 months on a brand new 2025 Subaru Outback Premium all-wheel drive.
With approved credit through Subaru Motors Finance. Not all buyers or vehicles will qualify. Plus tax, tag, title, and dock fee. Zero security deposit. Offers do not combine and are not available on previous purchases. See dealer for complete details. Expires 10/31/2025.
Hey everybody, it's Chris Morales. I know we do the bit on the air a lot, and we do it tongue-in-cheek that I almost died. And yes, earlier in the year, I almost died. And here's the thing. I did a lot of things that led up to that, a lot of poor choices, but you never think you're going to hear while you're laying in the emergency room in the hospital that you have heart failure. And thank God I was at Providence, because I do believe 100% without the amazing doctors, the amazing nurses, the amazing team at Providence, I probably would have died. They were all over it. They took care of me. They earned my trust, and they took care of my health. And Providence knows that every patient is unique. Providence built a care plan that fits your life, your needs, and your heart. My case was unique. After the first week, everybody thought I was just going to go home with heart failure. And then I had several seizures, and that led to realizing I had had several strokes earlier in the week. Then it was a second week in the hospital, but Providence saved my life. Providence stands with patients during some of life's most challenging moments, and they stand with the families. My entire family was in the hospital with me, watching over me. Providence, bringing skill, compassion, and everything they have to every case.
Score a win this game day with Amazon Pickup. Need that new football jersey for the big matchup? With Amazon Pickup, you can collect your order from secure Amazon lockers or counters near you and on your schedule. Whether you're running from work, home, or straight to the tailgate, Amazon Pickup makes it easy and worry-free at no extra cost. Don't miss kickoff. Grab your gear and packages when it works for you. Find your nearest Amazon Pickup location at amazon.com/pickupmvp. That's amazon.com/pickupmvp.
And it is Mason and Ireland, the OGs of LA Sports Radio.
Like, that's the problem in the world, is there aren't enough happy shows, fun shows.
Mason and Ireland.
710 ESPN.
Okay, now, we're playing Taylor Swift for a very specific reason. Is this off the Show Dance album?
It's off of Life of a Showgirl.
Okay, I call it Show Dance.
This is specifically because my TikTok has been flooded with edits of the Dodgers dancing after they hit a hit to this song. So
Nice.
It's just like, Mookie Betts going, oh. Yeah, that.
Cool.
It's great.
That's right. That's right. And that's off the Show Dance album.
Life of a Showgirl.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, has anybody heard the Freddie dance? I haven't played it on the air yet. Do you know the Freddie dance?
Well, I know why they do it.
Well,
They were at a charity event, and that's when they found out that Freddie Freeman can't dance. So that's what they're doing. They're making fun of him.
So there's actually a Freddie Well, it's called The Freddy Dance. It is a song from the 50s. Now listen to this and tell me if it's not completely appropriate in 2025.
Do the Freddy. I can't hear the lyrics, but
You can't hear the lyrics?
Can you
hear
it, Brian? Can you hear what they're saying?
Something, do the Freddy.
Do the Freddy. Yeah.
This is what Travis used to get down to in high school, right?
There you go. Yeah, the Freddy Dance was his prom theme, I think.
Yeah.
I think that
him
was
and
his
Susan
prom theme.
dancing to
him and Susan went to prom
That's right.
together. Yeah.
All right, so Ireland, who's the MVP of the series if it all wraps up tonight? And obviously something can happen tonight, but if you were to vote today, who would get your MVP vote?
Yamamoto. First complete game since 2018 in all of baseball, and the first complete game for a Dodger since 2004. Locked up the win in Milwaukee. I know he only pitched one game.
Yeah, that's
but that
the problem.
is so rare, and nobody else is from the plate is setting the world on fire. So there's no obvious choice. I would give it to Yamamoto. How about you?
I think it is Mookie, and the exclamation point is that defensive play he made last night in the ninth inning, which was insane. That was just a great play.
Right.
Nobody clearly. It's not like last year where it was clearly Tommy Edman. It is.
I mean, Muncy could have a case too.
Yeah,
Muncy did hit the home
He
run.
nearly got that grand slam that was turned into a double play, but he's also
That is
hit
true.
another home run. He has played really great on the defensive side. He had one error, but
The only reason I say Yamamoto is because how rare complete game shutouts are in the postseason.
It's true. Yeah. I mean,
can you do a co-MVP for Snell and Yamamoto?
how about just the starting rotation?
I like that one.
Sure, yeah.
The starting rotation is clearly the MVP.
What are
Cut
the
the
prize
trophy
picks?
into like 4 pieces.
Can you wager on this on Prize Picks yet?
I do not see it on Prize Picks
Okay.
MVP of the series.
I don't think they
More
they
than or less than one MVP.
Oh, right. It's all yards and
yeah, exactly.
innings.
So, John, have you ever been to a fortune teller? You know, like they get those storefronts and it's like open all night and psychic.
I have not, but I used to work with a girl in San Diego. She now works in Phoenix, who completely believed in psychics.
Really?
So much so that she would go to them fairly regularly, like a couple times a year. And one of the times, you're not going to believe this, but it's true.
Okay.
One of the times she went, she said, she's married, or was, and she said to the psychic, am I going to be married to the person I'm married to now 20 years from now? And the psychic said, no.
Oh,
and she got divorced. Now,
That
that's
is
not
awful.
the only reason, but the fact that she brought it up made
She planted the seed.
Correct.
She was suggestible. All of a sudden, the marriage was going to
So,
fail because the
but
psychic said so.
The only time I've ever been to a psychic is like if I go to a private party and there's one there.
Right.
You know, like I've never paid money to go to a
Yeah,
psychic.
I have a friend that went to a pet psychic. I'm like, are you kidding me? They wanted to, they wanted closure with their dog. I mean, come on.
Well, did you see Diane
Roof,
Keaton
roof.
left $5 million to her dog?
$5 million to her dog. Exactly.
I want to come back
Wouldn't
as
you want to know what your
Diane.
dogs were thinking, though, Mace?
What are you? I don't know what they're thinking now. How do
Wouldn't
I
you
know
like
what they're
to
thinking
know?
when they're gone?
Oh, okay.
What the hell is Sophie going to say to me now?
Hi, nice
Thanks
to see
for
you.
everything.
I miss you.
Had a good time.
I miss her belly rub or whatever.
Oh, the old pet psychic. So, 2 Pennsylvania fortune tellers, I like that they call them fortune tellers, were arrested last week and charged with numerous felonies after allegedly scamming their victims out of $600,000.
How'd they do it?
They gave them readings.
Wait a minute. So I'm actually going to side with the fortune tellers here. If let's say Brian's a fortune teller.
Yes.
I go to him and I say, what would it cost for me to have a reading? And you say $2,000. And I give you the $2,000. And he gives me the reading, even if he completely made it up. That's on me.
Okay, so let me add a little color to this.
Don't you agree with
Brian?
that, BC?
100%.
I agree too. Now tell me if let me add a little color. So apparently the psychics told their quote unquote victims that they were plagued by a powerful curse preventing them from finding love and happiness, and that they could fix everything with, I guess, a reading. Now, does that change them?
Was the powerful curse that they were so stupid that they would pay these people $600,000?
Yeah, here's what I can't get past. That's interesting. It's a bunch of crap.
Yes.
But even in your scenario that you just read, did these people not willingly give money to a psychic? The psychic didn't, like, steal their credit card, right?
No.
If you came to me and you said, I can give you a reading that's going to change your life. It's going to set you on a new career path. You're going to meet somebody new. It's going to be great. And I say, really, what would that cost me? And you say $2,000. I go, let's do it. And none of the things happen that you tell me. That's on me.
So here's another scenario. So you know how there's kind of a thing going on right now where people are preying on older people, saying, impersonating someone on the phone, saying, hey,
it's what made me call my mom and lecture her to no end that if she ever is about to send someone money, she needs to call me
money
first.
Exactly. This is a warning to if you have older parents or you're older yourself that, someone's impersonating someone in their family saying, hey, help me, I am stuck somewhere or I need out. And then the people are saying the ransom is X amount of money. They believe that their loved one is lost. And they willingly take the money out of their account and send it to these fraudsters. Is that not unlike this psychic situation? The people aren't getting into their bank account and taking it from them without their permission.
But they are getting a product, which is these goofy readings.
Yeah,
they're purchasing a product, and the product is stupid.
By the way, let me tell you about another scam that's out there.
Okay,
I'm assuming you guys are all on Facebook, right?
Yes.
I'm not.
Yeah, I don't do a lot of Facebook, but I do.
I have a Facebook account. I just never check.
I get recipes from my mom there.
I use Facebook Marketplace.
Okay, so, and I think this actually, you mentioned you were Dave Singer's parents, who we got to know really well, Bob and Char. They were awesome.
Yeah,
both since passed away.
Yep.
And Dave's one of several people that have told me this happened. So what the scammers did was, Dave has 2 kids, Maxim and Nico. They went on Dave's Facebook page. They saw the names of his kids.
Mm-hmm.
They figured out who his parents were based on his Facebook page. And they messaged his parents, who were at the time in their 80s.
Yep.
We have your grandson, and if you don't send us $5,000, he's dead.
Yep.
They sent it.
Yeah.
And Dave couldn't get it back.
That's awful.
Which is the worst. I mean, that's a special place in hell for all these people.
Absolutely.
But that's what you got to tell if particularly as the world changes technically.
Yep.
You've got to tell your parents and your grandparents, anybody over the age of 70.
Don't send anybody money without
if you're
prior
about
approval.
to send someone any money, call me first.
Yes, absolutely.
Or another way too, if you want to make sure, you can also call that person. So say it's my life.
Yep.
And it's someone calling me about my sister. You hang up with these people. I call my sister and see if she's in this peril.
Right.
And oftentimes, yes, obviously she's not.
Right.
Yes.
And
yes.
But if your sister doesn't answer,
then I call her best friend and see.
Right.
But
right.
this is me as a young person.
But old people aren't that smart.
Exactly.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Old people are wise. They're just not smart.
Yeah.
All right,
they're not technologically. My mom, for example, is not
maybe
technologically
just more
savvy.
trustworthy than we are now.
Yes. Scammers are really, really smart.
All right, the MLB Championship Series is on the ESPN LA app starting at 3 o'clock. You can hear Mariners, Blue Jays, pivotal Game 5, followed by Dodgers looking to sweep the Brewers in Game 4 at 5:30 on the ESPN LA app. Just hit the ESPN Radio Live Sports tile for play-by-play from ESPN Radio. Don't forget to react to everything that happens with the Dodgers this weekend, Monday morning at 6:30 with the Blue Review on ESPN LA's YouTube channel. The MLB Postseason on ESPN LA, presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino. Coming up next, John, maybe the best game picker we've ever had on the show, Tyler Fulgium.
Oh, I've got a question for Tyler.
Cool.
Good.
We'll do that coming up next. All of our picks.
Last week, Tyler 4-1.
Yep.
John Ireland 5-0.
I forgot. What did Emily do?
0-5.
0-5.
Boom. Go to break.
The mistake you all made, doubting the greatness of Jerry Neuheisel.
That's right.
That's what allowed me to go 5-0.
So we'll do all our picks coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, new sponsor for both us and the Lakers is National University. Can't say enough about these guys. Got a chance to meet a bunch of them a couple of months ago, and they get it. They realize that not everybody who wants an education can do it the traditional way. All right? You've got a bunch of other stuff going on. You might have a job. You might have kids. You might be involved in a Dungeons and Dragons group that takes all your time. Whatever it is, National University works around your schedule. Born and built right here in Southern California, and has more than 150 degree programs, credentials, and certificates. And here's the best part. They make it achievable with 4 and 8 week online courses, a generous transfer credit policy, and millions handed out in scholarships last year. Plus, you're never on your own. NU gives you whole team support, professors, advisors, resources to keep you on track so you can finish strong. Because they know you're not just one thing. What they call people that have multitasking, have a bunch of things going on, are anders. You're a mom, and you're a student, and you're a professional, and you're an athlete. National University is for you. They make your schedule work with their program. So whether you're chasing career goals, life goals, or both, National University is here to help. Score big. Proud sponsor of both the Lakers and ESPN LA. Check them out today at this website, nu.edu. If you think you can't get an education because you don't have time, I bet you'll find you do when you see how they set up National University. Once again, that website, nu.edu. Check them out today, National University.
It all comes down to this. Decision day in Colorado. LAFC take the field for their final match of the regular season.
Denise, top of the area. Son back to Denise. Shot it in! Oh, what a goal!
Saturday, the black and gold look to make a statement before the playoffs. Coverage of LAFC versus Colorado begins Saturday at 5:30 p.m. on the all-new ESPN LA app.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
Bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, crowd rocking for Rotolo Chevrolet's top hitter, Mike Capozio. He's facing off with the Bulldog, and these two have quite the history. Here's the pitch. Oh, he got all of it. That ball is out of here like a red Corvette, and it's going, and going, and going. Yes!
Dad, are you having that dream again?
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
One of LA's best kept secrets in the heart of Los Angeles, East Central Hotel offers effortless accommodations and unparalleled accessibility. The East Central Hotel is for everyone looking for entertainment with their trendy spacious rooms, a renovated gym, and a patio lounge for breakfast, dinner, and drinks. Stop by their incredible Nixo Lounge before your next event at LA Live. Book your stay at eastcentralhotel.com or call 213-748-1291 today at Entertainment's official address.
Want to sell your home because you're downsizing? Call Seller's Advantage. Want to sell the home that you've inherited? Call Seller's Advantage. Want to sell your home and take advantage of your equity? Call Seller's Advantage. No matter what your reason for selling, Seller's Advantage will make you a competitive cash offer and can close in as little as days or as long as you need. Don't worry about the condition of your home. You don't need to pay for costly repairs because they buy as is. Seller's Advantage has been buying homes for over 20 years, focusing on helping sellers get the highest offer possible without having to get it ready for the market or deal with agents or pay commissions. They make selling easy and painless. They'll even offer you a $20,000 advance for moving and other expenses. If it's time to sell your home, call Seller's Advantage for a no-obligation offer. Call 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-397-2747, or visit sellersadvantage.com.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Support comes from Clean Power Alliance, providing 3 million residents and businesses clean electricity options. Southern California is our home. It's the air we breathe, the sky we share, the communities that connect us. Every day we have the choice to make a change. On every road, with every light we turn on, we can choose clean energy. Together, we power potential. Change is electric. Learn more at cleanpoweralliance.org/changeIsElectric.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of your Los Angeles Rams.
This is Mason and Ireland on your home of Rams football, 710 ESPN.
Money, money, money. If you have been betting along with Tyler Fulgium on our show this year, Tyler is now a spectacular 17-8 against the spread.
That is ridiculous.
68% correct. Wow, and he joins us right now. Tyler, congratulations, man. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm glad the accounting is correct this time. We had some bad math last week, so I'm glad that it's correct this week.
Math is not my strong suit.
We're grateful to be hot to start the season. Let's keep it rolling.
All right, cool. So we're going to start out with a couple of games that we aren't picking, but I want to get your perspective on good NFL games. Let's start out with the Eagles -2.5 at Minnesota. Eagles struggling a little bit, unable to run the football, surprisingly, and not throwing the ball well either.
But still favored in this game on the road at Minnesota, which is not an easy place to play, especially against a Brian Flores defense that can mix up looks and get real aggressive blitzing the quarterback. I still think they're just a much better team. It's a revenge game for Carson Wentz. But we've seen Carson Wentz kind of the clock has struck midnight on him there in Minnesota. He's got Justin Jefferson, but that's about it. The Eagles are the more talented team, I think, with their defense, and we're still waiting for that breakout blow-up game from their offense, especially Saquon Barkley. Maybe he can break one in this matchup here. So I'm going to lean the Eagles side here. I'm going to lay with the Eagles, even though they've been an uncomfortable bet all season long.
All right, Tyler, this is, for me, the toughest game of the week to pick. Yeah. The Niners against the Falcons. Niners are favored by 2.5. I have no idea what the right side of that game is. What do you think?
I think it's the Niners side. George Kittle, we see him on the screen coming back. That's a big benefit, but we know that the Niners are still banged up big time all over the place. They just lost Fred Warner last week, and that's the heart and soul of their defense.
Right.
Bosa's gone as well. So I think the situation here for the Falcons is a tough one. They're coming off the emotional high of beating a Super Bowl contender in the Buffalo Bills at home on Monday night. Short week, short rest, fly across the country to take on a San Francisco 49ers team that is banged up, but is certainly hungry in a very competitive NFC West. So I think there's a little bit of overvalued money on the Falcons because we just saw them beat the Bills. That I think is giving us value on the Niners. I'm laying with San Francisco.
All right, so I'm torn on that one because I hate the Niners, but also we have Atlanta's first-round draft pick next year, so I'm torn.
Point.
I'm torn.
Kind of. With
Detroit -5.
Maybe a tie. Maybe that's what we want. We want a tie there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Big showcase game, national TV game. Detroit -5.5 versus Tampa. Is there more Baker magic here?
I don't think so. I'm going to lay it with the Lions. Great stat I have for you, courtesy of my friends at ESPN Research. The Lions have covered each of the last 11 games they played coming off a loss. So last week we were on Kansas City. We liked the Chiefs to beat the Lions. And I know the Chiefs were a wounded team, but they're getting healthier. And I said, lay it with the Chiefs at home against the Lions. It's a good spot for them, and they took care of business. Now I want to lay with the Lions, coming off a loss against a banged-up Tampa Bay team. No Chris Godwin, no Emeka Egbuka. Mike Evans will be back, but how effective will he be? Bucky Irving still out. The Lions are a great team at home. Dan Campbell's a great performer off a loss. We can bank on him. So as long as it stays under that touchdown, it stays at 5.5 and doesn't get to 6.5 or 7.5, I like the Lions side.
Okay, so now we're going to pick games, and Tyler's going last,
yes,
right? Okay,
Tyler's got to go last. We got to.
First one. This was the pitfall of all four of you last week.
We all missed it.
Emily, Brian, Mason, Tyler all do not believe in my UCLA Bruins. They all picked against them, and then UCLA laid a whooping on Michigan State. This week, they are 3.5-point favorites against Maryland at the Rose Bowl.
Yes.
I'll go first. Lay those points, Jerry Neuheisel. UCLA wins again. Emily, what side do you want?
I'm going to stick with my UCLA haterness. Go Maryland.
All right, Brian.
It's a new day, UCLA.
All right, Mace.
I have been a Jerry Neuheisel fan for years. Give me UCLA in this spot.
All right, Tyler. What do you think? Does UCLA continue this magic carpet ride?
I have no idea what to do with this game, to be frank, because we haven't lost all of our money that we made betting against UCLA the first 4 weeks of the season. But you know what? They've covered every game since the coaching change. So maybe that's the trend we need to follow. I will back your Bruins and lay it against Maryland.
Nice.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, so let's jump to the NFL. We're going to jump around a little bit today. Kansas City is minus 12.5 versus the Raiders. Now, this is my mom's survivor pick.
All right.
Also, the Raiders tend to steal one of these a year from Kansas City. 12.5 is a bunch of points. What do you think, Tyler?
No, Tyler's going last.
Oh, Tyler's going last.
Yeah,
That's right.
I'll go first. I actually think it's too many points.
Going Raiders.
I'm taking the Raiders. I think Kansas City wins the game, but I think if you give me 12.5 in an NFL game, I'm taking it. Emily, what do you think?
Is there a lucky loser for this? Because
No.
I'm also going to take the Raiders. I think that, too much points.
BC?
The Chiefs are back. I'm taking the Chiefs.
Mace?
Chiefs are back. I'm taking the Chiefs.
All right, Tyler, break the tie. 2 of us on the Raiders, 2 of us on the Chiefs. What do you like?
Don't blame anyone for liking the Chiefs, especially with Rashee Rice coming back. He'll be his first game there off suspension. But I'm going to take all those points with the Raiders as well. The last 7 games that the Chiefs have played as a favorite of 7 points or more, they've won all 7, but they haven't covered a single one. So this is another scenario where it could be closer than the line suggests. I'll take the 12.5 point head start with Vegas.
All right, here's another hard one to pick. Brian, is this Charger-Colts game at SoFi?
It's at SoFi.
Yes,
Okay. Chargers favored by 1.5, so it's basically a pick 'em. Brian, you sticking with your team?
I am. I think it's going to be a very close game, maybe a last-second field goal, but Chargers pull it out.
In an upset, Brian takes the Chargers.
All right, Emily, who do you want, Chargers or Colts?
I'm also going Chargers.
I'm going Chargers too, Mace. Unanimous or no?
Nope, I'm going Colts. I
Okay.
saw the Colts play at SoFi a couple of weeks ago. They're very good.
The reason I'm taking the Chargers, Tyler, is that I saw they're getting Joe Alt back, and they might get Khalil Mack back, and it's Harbaugh at home. So I'm leaning Chargers, but I could see the Colts winning. What do you think?
I mean, this is the stinkiest line on the board. Like, the Colts have the best record in the NFL. They've been awesome every week, and the Chargers are banged up, even if some of these guys are coming back. Why are they favored for 1.5? They haven't moved either. We haven't seen Colt money come in and knock them to a favorite. So I want to bet the Colts, pardon me, because I think the Colts are a better team. My instinct is telling me to bet the Colts, but the way that this market is shaping up is suggesting that the Chargers are indeed the right side. So I am going to lay the 1.5 with the Chargers here and trust that the market has it right.
Ooh, I'm alone on that pick.
Okay.
All right. Number 4, the Los Angeles Rams have flown to London where they're going to take on Jacksonville. They are 3.5 point favorites. I will go first on this. To the surprise of no one, I think the Rams will win the game outright and cover.
I'm with you. Give me the Rams. Brian?
I'm on the Jags here. In London, that's their home stadium, Come on.
Okay,
Rams.
All right, Tyler, what's the right side of that game?
All right, so it depends on where you're shopping. If you see 3.5, I think the Jag side is more valuable. But at ESPN Bet, I think we have 2.5 right now as the spread, under 3, which may be a reaction to the Puka Nacua news. Nacua definitely out, which shouldn't surprise us, but maybe that is what is happening with the market. At 2.5, I like the Rams. Now, if you're going to deal me 3.5 on the show here, I'll go with it as well. I'll say the Rams. But if you are a Rams backer, make sure you're finding a shop that is dealing you 2.5 instead of 3.5. So that's just basic betting. Find the best line, of course, because it obviously makes a huge difference. 3 is a very significant number in football. But I do think we can trust Sean McVay in the spot. If you go back to the start of the 2023 season, guys, they've played 10 games away from SoFi Stadium, either road or neutral situations, and they're 10-0 straight up, 9-1 ATS. I mean, Sean McVay is awesome on the road with Matthew Stafford. I trust him in the spot. I think the Jags are a little fugazi, so I'll lay with the Rams.
Okay, last game, Tyler, and I'm going to give you a heads up on this because we'll pick first before you pick, but okay. I pride myself in being pretty good at guessing lines. I do not understand this USC Notre Dame line for the life of me. And Mace, I'll go first here. If this was 3, like I thought it was going to be, I would take Notre Dame.
Okay, I just want to add in, this is our Amazon pick of the week.
Oh, okay. So, Brian, hit that thing.
And it is Mason and Ireland right now on ESPN LA on this Friday, and it is time for the Mason and Ireland Pick of the Week. Pick of the Week. The Mason and Ironwood Pick of the Week, presented by Amazon Pickup. Amazon Pickup, a convenient and secure way to collect your Amazon packages from locations near you. It's time for the Mason and Ironwood Friday Pick of the Week, presented by Amazon Pickup right now on Mason and Ironwood on ESPN LA.
Okay, so for that reason, the spread being way out of whack, we got it at 9.5, right, Mace?
Yep.
9.5,
okay.
Exactly.
I'm taking SC. It's too many points. Emily, who do you want?
Same reasoning, USC.
Brian?
Give me the Trojans. Fight on.
Mace?
I think the Trojans are going to win the game outright.
All right, Tyler, pick the game and explain to me how this spread is 9.5.
It's a great question because when I saw it and opened the app to take a look, I was like, 9.5. Is there an injury? Are we missing something here? I think it's too many points as well. As long as there's not a situation we don't know about, and we have a healthy USC team going into South Bend. I know the Fighting Irish are desperate for a big signature win because of the way their season started, but having them at almost a double-digit favorite against the out.
Lines are pretty cautious. I don't get this at all.
I don't understand it. Situation here is that Notre Dame is desperate to win this game, and not only win this game, but put style points on the board because of their situation with 2 losses already. They need to not only beat a team like USC, but they need to beat them by 20 or 30 points to impress the committee after the way their season started with those upsets. So perhaps that is something that is skewing the line.
Maybe,
perhaps that's influenced the money that has pushed Notre Dame almost to a 10-point favorite, but that's my best guess. Could be way off base, but that's the only thing I can come up with.
All right, so Tyler, we got your picks. Those are the ones we're taking to the bank. Where can we see you, man?
I am on SportsCenter hosting early in the morning, 7 a.m. Eastern, Wednesday and Thursday, ESPN Bet Live on Friday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern on Fantasy Football Now at 10 a.m. Eastern on ESPN2, getting you ready for your Sundays, is where you can catch me on Twitter at Tyler_Fulgium, as you see on the screen there if you're watching on YouTube. So all over the place, handing out picks that are hopefully winners for you.
Well, you've been rolling so far. Appreciate the time as always, man. Thanks a lot for coming on, Tyler.
All right, have a good weekend, guys.
See you, Tyler.
And by the way, our Amazon Pick of the Week, we do it every single week. Amazon Pickup, a convenient and secure way to collect your Amazon packages from locations near you. They're going to win that game outright, Ireland. Outright.
I don't think they're losing by 9.5. I'll tell you that.
Coming up next for you, we are going to do some icebreakers at some point. Mychal Thompson will roll in. Pepe Mantilla will roll in. Jacob Imrani. It's going to be a full house. Mayhem today.
All-Star Day.
Mayhem. Effing Friday. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. Let me tell you about BetterHelp. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. So I've talked about this a lot on the air, but I've gone through stretches of my life where I have really, really worked at therapy, I guess. And it has really saved my life. This month was World Mental Health Day, and we want to say thank you to all of the therapists out there that you may be seeing or that you've got a chance to see now. BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct. They're fully licensed in the U.S. They will match you with the right therapist with a short questionnaire. There are over 30,000 therapists available. BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform. They've served over 5 million people globally, and when they pick the therapist, can find somebody who fits into your busy schedule. Again, this month, World Mental Health Day, celebrating the therapists who've helped millions of people take a step forward. If you're ready to find the right therapist, BetterHelp can help you start that journey. Our listeners get 10% off their first month. Just call pound 250 and say the keyword timeout. That is pound 250. Say the keyword timeout. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The Lake Show lives here.
Tonight, the Lakers preseason finale hits Crypto.com Arena for a battle with the Kings.
Luka into the front court. Step back. Three-pointer by Luka. Good.
It's Lakers Kings from LA Live. Coverage begins tonight at 6 p.m.
I thought I told you time and time again that we won't stop.
Your Lakers, your season, your home. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Tailgate season is on, and Monster Energy flavors are bringing the heat. Crack open the wickedly creamy citrus blast of orange dreamsicle, or ride the shockingly smooth wave of electric blue. Both packed with real sugar, bold flavor, and that legendary monster kick. This is the energy your game day deserves. So grab your can and unleash the beast.
This college football season, show your school spirit every time you pay. Introducing college-branded Venmo debit cards. Rep your team on and off the field with custom school designs that let everyone know who you root for. Whether you're tailgating, grabbing snacks for the watch party, or celebrating a win, you can unlock 15% cash back at ESPN. 1 free year of Perplexity Pro and more. This college football season, score more with the Venmo debit card. Get yours now in the Venmo app. Learn more at venmo.com/collegecard.
Max cashback varies. Terms apply. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank, N.A.
What's going on? It's Bethel Duran, and I love rolling around in my Toyota. Tacoma, to be exact, and right now it's Trucktober. If you're in the 818, go check out the All-Stars at Northridge Toyota. In the 626, it's all about Wondries Toyota. And right now, Trucktober is here for you. Lease a brand new 2025 Tacoma for just $164 a month or 36 months plus tax. Northridge Toyota or Wondries Toyota. Serving all of SoCal sports fans, they make it easy.
Lease excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, and dealer options and changes. $59.99 cash or trade equity down. Expires 10/31/25.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Los Angeles International Airport's People Mover trains begin rolling early next year as part of LAX's ongoing investments to transform and improve your travel journey. The People Mover trains will quickly move guests between their terminals and our new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, economy parking, and Kiss and Fly lot. The trains will make it simple and fast to get to your LAX destination in 10 minutes or less, and trains depart every 2 minutes beginning in early 2026. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN.
Hey, Doc, nice office. Quick question. If you had to choose, would you give yourself a root canal or run payroll?
Run payroll, no question.
Seriously? Well, have you run payroll before?
Paying my team with Gusto couldn't be easier. Gusto gives me unlimited payroll runs, next-day direct deposits, and automatically files my taxes. Saves me time.
Wow, that's nice.
Over here, Doc. Can I run payroll too?
Choose payroll without the pain. Visit gusto.com/radio to sign up for free.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so like everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are like so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
Listen to Mason and Ireland, weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA.
And it is Mason and Ireland on ESPN LA. It's time for Icebreakers. Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka, the finest vodka sourced from Idaho potatoes. Get it? Idaho, Johnny I, the Idaho compound. Enjoy Blue Ice Classic Vodka or their unique flavors like Huckleberry and Double Espresso. Find Blue Ice in stores and ask for them by name. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
Before I get started with my icebreakers, last chance to enter. It's the Pure Play Sweepstakes, but time's running out. Enter now for your shot at next-gen reverse osmosis water system, bringing pure, clean water straight to your home. Plus an ESPN LA prize pack with a pair of sports tickets and exclusive LA swag. ESPN LA swag. Don't wait. The contest ends soon. Head to pureplaysweepstakes.com before it's too late. Must be 18 years or older and a homeowner to enter. That's pureplaysweepstakes.com. So we got Mychal Thompson here.
Yeah, I'm here.
There it is. I just crashed through.
Just crashed through.
And Mychal is on the board for this month because he got Funchuses, so he has 5 points.
Okay.
We got John, 26 in the lead.
Mm-hmm.
Brian has 22. Mace has 13.
13.
So you're making up
Okay.
the ground, Mace.
Yeah.
All right, here is my first hint.
Yeah.
For 10 points, I was born in 1987.
Okay.
For
38. All right, go ahead.
9 points, I have a podcast.
Okay, that narrows it down to 1 billion people.
For 8 points, I was kicked out of preschool for an incident involving a plastic eating utensil.
Okay.
A spork.
I'm not sure if it's a spork or not, but
Okay.
they've explained it before.
Who doesn't love a good spork?
For 7 points, unless anyone wants to guess on that one. For 7 points, I played baritone saxophone in high school in addition to playing football, hockey, and lacrosse in high school.
Okay.
Okay.
Football, hockey, and lacrosse. Okay.
For 6 points, I became beloved in the city I played in because I had an outrageous speech at our championship parade where I also wore a very flamboyant costume.
Mason, yeah.
I think it is Jason Kelsey.
You are correct. It is Jason Kelsey. He did he was wearing the Mummers suit when the Eagles celebrated their 2018 Super Bowl.
There you
All
go.
right, so how many points did I get?
You got that for 6 points.
So 30.
32, I think.
Yeah.
All right. How many does Mason have?
Mason has 13 and Brian has 22.
Okay.
Arlo, why don't you go on Jeopardy?
Because, the problem with going, I've told you guys the story before, I think. Mace, I know you know the answer to this.
Yeah.
Answer. I tried out for College Jeopardy, and I made it through to the final. So I was I got to go to the studio, but then you had to take a test. And this is what knocked me out. What do you call a group of lions?
Pride.
That knocked you out?
Yeah, I wrote den.
Oh, gee. Yeah.
I just had a brain cramp. I go, lion's den.
Well, that question was the thing that kept you off?
Yeah.
One question.
No, I had a whole test, and I missed 3, and that's the one I should have got right.
So you were like Cliff Clavin.
Yeah.
Well, he probably going to Jeopardy. The last category would be broadcasting, and he got it wrong.
Cliff Clavin, that's an old school
Remember, he got it wrong? You remember what the last category was for Final Jeopardy?
No.
The post office.
Oh, that's right.
He got everything right except that one.
Yeah. By the way, Icebreakers was brought to you by Blue Ice Vodka, crafted in the heart of Idaho from potatoes. Always get Blue Ice. It's smoother and it's creamier if they make it with potatoes. Distilled with clarity and filtered for perfection. Most vodka is made with corn. Blue Ice Vodka, it's not just vodka. It's a statement. Lisa's throwing a party for one of her friends on Sunday, and Blue Ice is all she bought.
Oh, that's beautiful.
She bought all 3 flavors, and that's what they're serving, and they're not bringing anything else.
No cab, no white wine?
No wine. All Blue Ice products. That's it.
Nice.
So there you go.
You got to have a little champagne, a little wine.
Well, it was
it's a Blue Ice
if
house.
she brought wine, she would bring red and white, and you'd yell at her for bringing white.
Well, but no, the ladies are there. Ladies have to drink the white.
I drink white. I don't care.
So
red,
today,
white, whatever you want.
One of my favorite comics of all time was
card.
Norm Macdonald, the great Norm Macdonald.
Yeah.
You a fan of Norm?
Oh, yeah, he was funny.
He was so damn funny. And passed away this last year. I wanted to just play one of his jokes because he had some killer jokes.
That he did.
Here he is at the ESPYs.
And there's Charles Woodson. How about that? What a season he had. Great, man. He became the first defensive player to win the Heisman Trophy. And congratulations, Charles. That is something that no one can ever take away from you. Unless you kill your wife and a waiter, in which case... all bets are off.
A brutal joke.
Yeah, and they did not take away his Heisman.
No, they didn't. You're
That's
right.
By the way, wasn't Don Ohlmeyer, who ran NBC,
Yes.
friends with
Friends with OJ.
and Norm wouldn't lay off OJ, so they fired him?
Norm.
I got
exactly.
a joke for you, Mace.
Okay. Oh, good. We're starting
What
with
did
the jokes.
one cannibal ask the other cannibal while eating a comedian?
Does that taste funny?
Yeah, does he taste funny to you?
Wow.
That may be the first time I've ever gotten one of these stupid jokes right.
Stupid.
Yeah, stupid. All right, coming up next for you, phones open. Dodgers chance to clinch tonight at Dodger Stadium. So far, Milwaukee has got 3 runs and 9 hits with 26 strikeouts in this series. They're absolutely dominating. Shohei Ohtani on the mound tonight and looking to get it together offensively as well. He's been very quiet.
What's wrong with his back? Just one of those slumps?
Leadoff triple last night.
Yeah, leadoff triple, but pressing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pressing. I think he'll be okay.
You can tell how
they
can you
win
tell
every
he's
game,
pressing?
even if he's not
The
in.
scariest thing is they have won games without him really contributing in a gigantic way.
Is he swinging at balls out of the strike zone?
Yes, he is. And he's also taken pitches that he should be swinging at. So hopefully he gets that in gear tonight. He could become the first player ever in a playoff game to hit a home run and get a win. Can you imagine?
Really? No pitcher's ever done that before.
Babe Ruth never hit a home
Not
run
Don
while
Drysdale.
pitching.
And Drysdale was a good hitting pitcher.
No.
He never did it.
Be the only time.
Wow.
Only time. 877-710 ESPN. Lakers opening night is Tuesday. We've got Ireland and Mychal Thompson here, so maybe you want to talk about that. USC Notre Dame tomorrow. Go Trojans. I think they're going to beat Notre Dame outright and put themselves right in the thick of the college football playoff race. All that stuff's fair. 877-710-ESPN. 877-710-ESPN. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, if you are hiring, you got to use ZipRecruiter. It can take up to 11 weeks on average to hire for an open job. Who's got 11 weeks? If you're listening today, use ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter helps you find all your candidates fast. Ian Siegel, the guy who invented ZipRecruiter, puts it this way. We don't leave anything to chance. And he's right. They use powerful matching technology to quickly find and send you the most qualified people for your roles. How quick? 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. So speed up your hiring process with ZipRecruiter. Go to that website and use it for free. ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station. The Lake Show lives here.
Three-pointer by Reeves. It's good! Austin Reeves with a dagger!
You know, we added some pieces that we really needed, and we have really high hopes.
On 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey guys, it's Cap, and you and I make decisions every day, but on PrizePicks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this sports season. On PrizePicks, whether you're a football fan, a basketball fan, or a fan of both like me, it's always good to be right. PrizePicks now offers stacks. I love stacks, by the way, because you can take the same player and you can play multiple plays on this player. You can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. And if you want to pick more on Steph Curry's points, 3-pointers, and assists, now you can pick all of them in the same lineup only on PrizePicks. Follow other PrizePicks players directly on the app and copy their lineups in one click. Whether it's a friend, a celebrity partner, or just someone who likes your picks, hit the follow button and check out every lineup they create in the new feed tab on PrizePicks. Download the PrizePicks app today and use the code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CAPPY to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, it's good to be right.
Everyone knows Earl Hershiser has won numerous awards for his performance on the field. But off the field, he's a great humanitarian, a true friend and partner of mine, and a real bulldog when it comes to business.
Baseball taught me to work hard and respect people. Rotolo Chevrolet does both, and that's why I joined the team.
Rotolo Chevrolet has been Dealer of the Year for 12 straight years. Like Earl, we know something about winning.
I believe they call that a dynasty.
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
Hey, it's Reese Davis. Let's be honest, you can't keep an eye on everything. Unless you've got Blink Outdoor 4 cameras. While you're focused on the game, Blink's keeping an eye on your home.
With up to 2-year battery life and with Sync Module XR, you can cover more space without constant maintenance. No wires, no worries. Blink helps keep an eye on what matters most. Get Blink today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible: overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
Don't strike out if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to step into the batter's box for you. They'll swing for the fences, go extra innings if they have to, and make sure the insurance companies are out at home. They'll cover all the bases and bring you home safe with the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning lineup now at 213-747-1234. That's 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, your recovery is always a grand slam.
And it is 1 o'clock in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. And it's time for Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti, like we do every day at this time. Sponsored by our friends at BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. betterhelp.com/timeout. Now let's do it. Let's talk about it on Sports Graffiti on Mason and Ireland.
All right, here we go. Sports Graffiti time. Mychal Thompson's here. Ireland's in the house. Brian and M. And Pepe is on the way.
He's in the building.
He's in the building. So we will get some Pepe as well. In the meantime, let's get to the phones. Let's start out with Dave in Lancaster. Dave, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Dave.
Good afternoon, fellas.
Good afternoon.
All right. Go Dodgers. But the meaning of my call today, Mace.
Yep.
So you owe me a pie. Are you willing to go double or nothing on this USC Notre Dame game? Meaning you win, I get nothing. I win. That's 2 pies coming at you. You still owe me for the Illinois
game.
USC
So it's
loss.
double the pies? Well, if you're going to get one, you might
Double,
as well get
yeah,
two. Oh,
yeah.
you're on.
All right, you're on.
You're on, Dave. Hang on a second.
All
I'm going
right.
to put you on hold, and M can get some information from you.
Yeah, I want this to be a real pie too, not no shit,
No,
no shaving cream.
I hit him with a real pie last time.
Yeah,
I beat
that
him
was a real
last year,
pie.
and I hit him with a real pie.
Yeah. Let's go to Jacob. Jacob, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, Jacob.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
Hi, Jacob.
SC's going to win tomorrow. We know that.
Yes.
But I want to know why the former coaches, Lane Kiffin, Sark, Ed O, they're having success at these other schools. Why not SC? What's going on?
Ed Orgeron's not coaching anywhere, so he did win the national championship at LSU after he left SC, if that's what you're talking about. But I think I think in the case of Sark and Lane, they just weren't ready.
Yep.
I think they would say that. And by the way, they were both big drinkers when they were coaching at USC. Neither one of them drink anymore.
Sark has acknowledged he had a substance abuse problem.
And so is Lane. If you watch the Lane documentary, he says he's just my chapter.
Yeah.
The word I would use is, Jacob, is maturity.
Yep.
They just matured. They always had the football acumen. They just weren't ready for those jobs.
And it was kind of too much too soon for him. And they did, obviously, they both rehabbed, not, worked with Nick Saban.
Yeah, which helps.
As an offensive assistant, and that seemed to help both of them. Let's go to Klein in Culver City. Hey, Klein, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, man.
Happy Friday. 2 quick things. The first one, I know you guys were talking about best comedy series a couple of days ago. Just wanted to shout out Arrested Development.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
my favorite.
People love Arrested Development, yeah.
Heck yeah. And then diving into the Dodgers. So I think John was 100% correct about the Dodgers treating the regular season as kind of their dress rehearsal. And I'll take it a step even further after kind of hindsight. I think they were basically load managing guys like Blake Snell, Tyler Glasnow, Roki Sasaki, and Shohei Ohtani with their innings. Because you look at what they're doing in the playoffs now, they look like they're in peak shape. So I think the Dodgers are onto something.
Yeah. By the way, hasn't that crossed your mind with LeBron? In other words, get to the playoffs, but don't overtax LeBron doing it.
Yeah, the problem is in the Western Conference, without LeBron,
they may not make it.
Yeah,
but
or
Luka's
they
pretty
may be
good.
the play-in or something like that. Luka definitely can carry him, but I think the sooner LeBron gets back, the better. Yeah,
something to watch.
Let's go to Perry in El Segundo. Perry, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, Perry.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Great.
Good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon.
I got a quick question. 2 quick questions. Mychal Thompson, what happened to Jamal Wilkes? And for Mace, if the Dodgers win, or after the Dodgers win, which team do you want them to play, the Blue Jays or the Mariners?
Hey, Perry, what do you mean what happened to Jamal
Well, we haven't
Wilkes?
seen him, but Jamal's fine. He just hasn't come around as much. But he's okay. We talk to him occasionally. He's on our text chain, so we hear from him sometimes. So he's doing fine.
Yeah, and as for the matchup, I'm rooting for Seattle. That would be my choice, but I think it's going to be Toronto. They just seem to have a head of steam right now.
Although if Seattle wins today, I could see them winning one of those 2 games in a row. That game's at 3 o'clock today.
But if I was to pick that series right now, I think Toronto probably wins. And they are very, very good. Let's go to Kevin in Santa Ana. Kevin, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, man.
I think Kevin hung up on himself.
Kevin, sorry. Jerry in Hacienda Heights, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
Hey, guys. I got 2 quick questions. With the virtual strike zone, I think all it's going to do is make the umpires look bad. Also, because now, is there a rating on how umpires are doing with this virtual strike zone?
Yeah, they get rated every game.
Okay, and the kickers, when they're kicking field goals, is it a rule they have to be 7 yards behind? Because they're kicking these things from 60 yards out now. Why can't the kicker get further back to kind of stop the blocking of a kick?
You don't have enough time. By the time you get to the ball, if you're further back, guys will be past the line and blocking it easier.
Yeah,
you got to get there fast.
I asked the same question to a punter once. I said, "Why is a punt ever blocked? Why don't you just back up?" And the punter said, everybody's done the math. Football coaches have done the math for years. If you back up, the snap stays in the air longer, and it just catches up with you.
Yep.
So I think 7 yards is the maximum efficiency for it. It's a fair question, but I think that's what it is.
You got to get the ball away quickly, man. You can't be waiting for a ball to get to you.
Can't be the Rams.
That's right.
Let's go to Phil in L.A. Phil, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, man.
Hey, guys, two quick things. First of all, Notre Dame's going to run over SC tomorrow.
Get out of here.
Coach and Lincoln Riley. Second thing, Mace.
Yeah.
The Dodgers are 8-1 in the playoffs.
Correct.
The only game they lost, you attended. If they lose tonight, will you go to Game 5? And the Mace curse may be on.
That's a fair question. What do you think? If they lose tonight, will you go to Game 5?
Well, it did occur to me that Bergman and I were there for the one loss.
Right. They're 8-1.
That's why I'm taking Dave Singer to the game. I think that is the key. Who's with me, not me.
It's
the curse of Bergman. If they win tonight.
You didn't answer the question.
Yeah.
If they lose tonight, will you go to Game 5?
I'm going to Game 5 no matter what.
With Bergman?
No, with Juan.
Okay, so
tomorrow night's one. Tonight's Dave Singer.
So you don't believe in the curse.
I have been there for World Series. I mean, I've been there for championships. I am not a curse. I'm not a curse. Brian, am I a curse?
I mean, if you lose again tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Bergman says he was at Cincinnati Game 2, so it's not him. It's you. But if you win today, then there's nothing
Then it's
to
over,
it.
right.
Yeah, there you go.
If I close it out tonight, we're good.
Yeah.
Let's go to Mike in Hollywood. Mike, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's up, Mike?
Hey, guys. This question is for MT. Who do you think John Cena's final opponent is going to be?
His final opponent? That's a great question. Who will his final opponent be? Some legendary guy's going to come out of retirement. It's probably going to be, he already did the Cody Rhodes thing. We're talking to WWE here, Mace.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it'll be Cody Rhodes. It might be, he already did the Brock Lesnar thing just last month. So it won't be him. I got to think about that. Who will his last opponent be? That's a great question.
Yeah. No idea?
I have no idea right now. Might be The Rock.
The Rock is the name that popped into my head.
That should be it.
Yeah.
The Rock.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, it would be.
Let's go to Lewis in Valencia. So many calls today. Lewis, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Lewis.
Hey, real quick, Mace, don't hang up. I've got a question about Cosm, but also with Lane, to the other caller, Lane Kiffin and Sark, they were still kind of heavily under sanctions. Sark's first full year was the first full year that we got all of our scholarships
Good point.
back.
Good point.
So you kind of got to give them a little bit of leeway, but they were still kind of immature hot messes.
Yep.
Mason and Emily. So this morning I won Cosm tickets from the morning show.
Cool.
Thank you guys very much.
You're welcome.
My birthday, you guys wish me a great happy birthday. How early should I get there, Mason? I've never been, so I'm just kind of looking for some pointers.
Yeah, I mean, I would get there because you want to enjoy the experience a little bit. So get there like an hour early. They've got delicious food. Eat dinner there.
What
lemon
game
pepper
is he going
wings.
to, did he
He's
say?
going to Notre Dame SC tomorrow.
Okay.
So lemon pepper wings,
4:30
fantastic. Yeah, Korean-style nachos, great. Craft cocktails, beers. Get there and enjoy it. Soak it up a little bit, and then just be blown away.
What time is the game?
I think we just said 4:30.
So get there at 2.
By the way, welcome, Pepe. Welcome.
Thank you.
Let's get one more in here. Let's go to Muhammad in Azusa. Muhammad, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, man.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
First-time caller.
Thank you.
Real quick, guys. Huge fan. Just on Monday, Sua was saying that, hey, the Dodgers, there should be a cap. My point is that Mookie was traded. Freddie, they don't want to pay him. Ohtani, they don't want to pay him. Now, because we're doing well, hopefully we get back-to-back championships. Now they're complaining about the 27th season being a shutout. I mean, it's just all these teams had a chance. Glass now, they didn't pay him. Snell's got let go. My point is, pay them, or if you're not going to pay them, we'll take them, and we're going to win another championship.
There you go. All right. Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, that's it. And, they also have some homegrown players. I mean, Kike came up through the organization. Max Muncy, they sort of discovered. Will Smith came up through the organization. Andy Pages came up through the organization, was developed by the Dodgers. As he pointed out, Freddie Freeman was booted by Atlanta. Mookie Betts was booted by Boston. you start to see the way this came together, and it wasn't as easy as you think it was. I mean, it's hard to put together. And did you happen to see the Mookie Betts post-game interview last night on TBS?
Yeah, most of it.
Tell you what, that guy is going to be an unbelievable analyst. He was terrific talking about this team and the way they pick each other up. And at one moment he said, I know when I step to the plate, I don't have to do it because the next guy probably will. I'm like, that sort of trust that they have amongst teammates is and John, you hate the word culture, but they clearly have a culture of winning there.
I think what they did is going to be interesting because they clearly load managed Snell and Glasnow throughout the year. I hope it doesn't, because the league's so derivative, everybody steals from everybody else. Right. I hope everybody else doesn't start doing that.
Well, I mean, Snell only pitched 11 games this year.
Right. That's my point.
Glasnow only pitched 16 games.
So
I assume they were really hurt.
Right. So, well, no, you shouldn't, because the Dodgers have used the disabled list
but not for 3/4 or 2/3 of a season. You don't put them on.
I don't know, but my fear is now other teams are going to do it.
Other teams don't have the talent to be able to do it.
We'll see.
You got to be able to make the playoffs too. So you need your guys. All right. So coming up next for you. Oh, this is interesting. This is good for you guys too. A.J. Brown disgruntled in Philadelphia. What should the Eagles do about a disgruntled number one wide receiver? We'll do that coming up next. Let's talk about it on Sports Graffiti, sponsored by BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Our listeners get 10% off their first month. Just call pound 250 and say the keyword timeout. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Okay, if you're like me, you've definitely noticed the low-quality tap water across L.A. Not only does it taste terrible, it damages your appliance. It's bad on your skin and your hair. My wife and I made the switch to Life Source Water, and it is fantastic. With their whole house water filtration system, we get filtered water from every tap. That means great tasting water for drinking, cooking, bathing, everything. No salt, no regular maintenance. I cannot tell you what a difference this makes. We noticed right away. Now we can't imagine going without it. With Life Source, you deal directly with their local factory. No middleman. They build every system, install it, and offer factory direct pricing. Here's how you get it. Call 800-WATER-99. Again, 800-WATER-99, or visit lifesourcewater.com. Do what I did. Make the upgrade to the essential home appliance you'll love using every day. Warranty limitations apply. LifeSource Water, lifesourcewater.com.
It all comes down to this. Decision Day in Colorado. LAFC take the field for their final match of the regular season.
Top of the area. Son back to the knee. Shot it in! Oh, what a goal!
Tomorrow, the black and gold look to make a statement before the playoffs.
Oh, son again! Golazo!
Coverage of LAFC versus Colorado begins tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. on the all-new ESPN LA app.
Be sure to catch Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti, weekday afternoons at 1 p.m. on Mason and Ireland. Sponsored by BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout. LA, get ready. The 52nd annual Los Angeles Korean Festival is back October 16th through the 19th at Seoul International Park in Koreatown. 4 days of amazing food, live K-pop, and traditional performances, arts, culture, and fun for the whole family. Best part? Admission is free. Don't miss one of LA's biggest cultural celebrations, the LA Korean Festival, October 16th through the 19th. For details, visit lakoreanfestival.org.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you need an ally who truly understands your needs. Avner Gatt is here to help you navigate the complexities of insurance claims. Are you feeling abandoned because your home is unlivable and your insurance company isn't cooperating? Or perhaps you're being pressured to use a contractor with poor reviews. You've been loyal to your insurance company for over 20 years, yet now they treat you like an outsider. Avner Gatt knows how to turn the tables. We protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for, and we cover all of Southern California, ensuring your voice is heard and your home is restored. Visit AvnerGat.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner and his family personally take your calls with 5-star ratings from Yelp, Google, and the Better Business Bureau. Don't let your insurance company dictate your future. Avner Gat is here to help. Visit AvnerGat.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner Gat, your claim, our game.
When it's game time, every play counts. So when it's time to choose your next vehicle, make the winning play at George Chevrolet. From the powerful work-ready Silverado to the family-sized Traverse and all-electric standouts like Blazer and Equinox EV, George Chevrolet has an incredible selection and a championship-caliber team ready to help you get the perfect Chevy at the best price. Visit them off the 91 Freeway, Lakewood Exit in Bellflower, or shop online at GeorgeChevy.com. That's GeorgeChevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Hey guys, it's producer Lindsay, and this football season, it's time to celebrate game day with Stella Rosa wines. From tailgates to touchdowns, Stella Rosa brings the flavor and excitement with your chance to win a trip to a major football game on January 1st. Prizes include game tickets, airfare, and hotel accommodations, all covered by Stella Rosa. Sip, cheer, and celebrate all season long. Enter now at stellarosa.com/tailgate2025. Must be 21 years of age or older. Please enjoy responsibly.
Squirrel, win this game day with Amazon Pickup. Need that new football jersey for the big matchup? With Amazon Pickup, you can collect your order from secure Amazon lockers or counters near you and on your schedule. Whether you're running from work, home, or straight to the tailgate, Amazon Pickup makes it easy and worry-free at no extra cost. Don't miss kickoff. Grab your gear and packages when it works for you. Find your nearest Amazon Pickup location at amazon.com/pickupmvp. That's amazon.com/pickupmvp.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a non-profit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. Call 1-800-294-0222. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Call 1-800-294-0222. Find the Children provides crucial resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
Mason in Ireland on 710.
Ultimately, Mason's a negative guy, man. So, you just got to take it like that.
The biggest show on the radio.
Hey, by the way, I'm not a negative guy. I'm really a positive guy, just to be clear.
It doesn't sound like it to me.
Yeah. Steve Mason and John Ireland right now.
Dodgers got a chance to close them out tonight at Dodger Stadium. And by the way, I heard through the grapevine that the crowd was not rocking yesterday afternoon. Now it was an afternoon game.
Not surprising. They keep. I don't know why MLB does that. 3:00 game in L.A.
But rock it tonight, people.
It takes 3 hours to get anywhere in an afternoon in L.A.
On a Thursday.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. Tonight's going to be a different story. Going to be a big, rowdy night at Dodger Stadium.
Hey, Pepe, Pepe Mantilla's here, Mychal Thompson's here. Since you are a fan of all actresses like me.
Old time.
Yeah. I made this statement last week. I'm curious if you agree with it. I think, other than Meryl Streep, Diane Keaton. I did it again.
Yeah. Diane Keaton is doing
because
well.
I think Lakers.
Yeah.
Diane Keaton had the best career for an actress of anyone ever. She was in all 3 Godfather movies. She won an Oscar for Annie Hall in 1977 and was nominated for an Oscar in that movie she did with Jack Nicholson, Something's Gotta Give.
Yep.
In 2003 and worked continuously all throughout it. Am I overrating Diane Keaton?
No, I think that you're right, because if I cannot think of somebody else.
I said the only other people in the conversation will be Katharine Hepburn and Jane Fonda.
Meryl Streep?
Yeah.
Meryl Streep's number one.
Is number one.
Well,
what about Helen Mirren?
Not in Diane Keaton's class.
Who's that?
Helen Mirren.
She's great.
She's great.
Not in Diane Keaton's class.
You know
What?
who's a very good actress and she doesn't get the credit that she deserves. And you guys are not going to agree with me.
Betty Grable?
No.
Gina Lollobrigida?
Julia Roberts.
Oh, no, Julia Roberts is great. I
don't put her in the same category as Diane Keaton.
No, but
Do
I
you?
mean, but she's close.
Yeah. She's in
What
the ballpark.
about Kate Blanchett?
Definitely in the conversation.
I think step below. I think the next thing below is where these people like Helen Mirren, Kate Blanchett.
What about
Julia Roberts?
Oh, you know
Emma Stone?
Emma Stone could be in there.
What about Jodie Foster? She's won too.
Although took a long break.
She did take a long break. That's true. Interesting. And
Diane also
by
has
the way,
like
what
the
are
romantic comedy stuff.
What
too.
are her two?
Silence of the Lambs and The Accused.
She didn't win for. She did one. She was young and she was really good.
Taxi Driver?
Yeah, she got nominated.
She got
for that,
nominated,
right?
but
For
didn't
which
win.
one?
Taxi
Driver.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, that's such a creepy movie. By the way, you know, it's the anniversary of a particular movie that came out today that you and I both love that is terrible. Devil's Advocate.
It is not
It
terrible.
is terrible.
It is so terrible.
It is so terrible.
Wait. Now that you
He's an
mentioned
absentee
mentioned
landlord.
that, I was just thinking of Charlize Theron. She's a great
She is
actress.
a great actress, yeah.
Okay.
She went ugly and got her Oscar.
Well, yeah, she did.
You know, Sydney Sweeney's doing that now.
Boxer, Christy Martin.
She's going to play Christy Martin, Michael, the boxer, and apparently she's great in it.
Yeah.
There you go.
But she like dressed down. You know, you barely recognize her.
You don't think that Al Pacino went a little over the top in Devil's Advocate?
Not in Devil's Advocate. I think he went over the top in Scent of a Woman. Yeah, I don't think he went over the top in Devil's Advocate.
Wait. Scent of a Woman was a great movie.
No, it wasn't.
With a great
It was
acting
not a-
by
it was not a
Pacino.
great movie.
He won an Oscar, man.
I know, but it was an
he
Oscar.
went
It was a
way over
makeup
the
Oscar.
top.
Oh no way!
yeah,
no
it was
way!
an Oscar
no
for
way.
all the other stuff he's done.
That's that's a remake.
Terrible.
That is a remake from a European movie.
Yeah, well, they shouldn't have remade it.
No. That's your opinion. He was great.
We always talk about we always talk in NBA. We always talk about the greatest player that's never won a championship.
Yeah.
Who's the greatest actor and actress
Glenn
that has
Close.
never won an Oscar?
Glenn Close never been nominated,
No,
right?
7 times.
Oh, for Oscars,
Yeah.
and she's never won.
The bad one was Peter O'Toole. I think was 11 and never won.
That's
Timothy
right.
Chalamet hasn't won, and he
will.
He will eventually, but he
Who's
hasn't
that?
yet. Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah,
And who's the greatest actor never to win an Oscar?
Peter O'Toole.
Yeah, Peter O'Toole, 11 nominations.
You're not paying
Wow.
attention. He just said Peter O'Toole. Pay attention.
Pay attention.
I thought he was a
Michael.
left tackle for the Rams.
Okay, so let me throw something at you. Diana Rossini from ESPN is saying that the Eagles would potentially trade A.J. Brown for the right price. Now,
She says one coach told her he's going to get traded.
now he's not happy. He is disgruntled. He's putting out Bible quotes that suggest that he's not.
He's like a Billy Mack statistician. He's reading books on the job.
Yeah. So if you were the Eagles and this guy's unhappy, but he is your wide receiver 1, do you trade him? Do you try to get him to change his view of the team? Do you just say, okay, let's move on?
I
What
probably
do you do?
don't trade him because he's such a physical wide receiver. I mean, they would still have Devontae Smith, who's really good.
But if he doesn't want to be there, maybe.
Ireland, you always take the Jerry West philosophy.
Yeah, I do.
If you don't want to be here, just let me know, and I'll move
What
you.
can I get for him, Mace? Do I get a 2?
Get
could
another
probably
player.
get a 2.
Trade another receiver
You're not
for
getting
him.
a number 1.
I want to know. I want to know.
You know what I'd be scared about if I was a Rams fan? That he goes to the Niners, who desperately need wide receivers.
And the Eagles want somebody who is already playing. They don't want just
An
a
immediate
draft pick.
contributor.
They want an immediate
Of
person
course.
that can play and is good at A.J. Brown in a different position.
Yeah.
That's the right thing to do. But I want to know why he wants to leave.
Because they're not. He's not.
They
He's
don't
not
throw-
getting
He's not
enough
happy.
action.
But
They're not throwing him the ball.
what is the reason that he is not happy?
They don't throw him the ball.
Not enough
They-
targets.
Oh, they're going to start throwing the ball.
No, they've been
trying.
They threw them the ball in the Ram game. That was it.
He's good. He's no Randy Moss. He's no Jerry Rice. If you don't want to be there, trade him. My goodness, what's so difficult about this? So
You will be
confusing.
tolerated until you could
Till
be
you can be
replaced.
replaced. Yeah.
I mean, hey, if it was this ain't Randy
Of course.
Moss,
But they can't replace him right now, Michael.
you could get another player for him. Come on,
Just some
But not as
random
good.
player.
How about this? I think this would be a good trade for both teams.
Okay.
Trade A.J. Brown to the Niners for Brandon Ayuk, who doesn't want to be there.
Right.
He's coming back from an injury, and a third-round pick. Isn't that a good trade for both teams?
It does work. It does work.
Do you think with Puka hurt, the Rams would even get involved?
Nah.
Probably they don't. Because A.J. Brown makes too much money, right?
Now, I think Puka's only going to miss.
He should be back after the bye week, but it's not set in stone.
Yeah.
But even so, they have a strong wide receiver room with Devontae Adams, Tutu Atwell, and
Isn't Tutu hurt also?
Tutu's hurt last
back.
game. He will be back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, look at the Dolphins. They need a receiver. Now that Tyreek's out.
Jalen Waddle.
And what are they going to get from the Dolphins?
Who cares?
Who cares?
Listen, if somebody doesn't want to be on your team, they're poisoning the locker room. Get rid of them.
All right, coming up next for you, going to do some USC Notre Dame. Tomorrow is the day that the Trojans knock off the Irish. We will talk to Ryan Abraham, USCFootball.com. Coming up next for you, Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN. The NFL is back at Cosm. You can watch all the NFL games in shared reality at Cosm. Hey, NBA season starts. You can watch all the games, all the NBA games at Cosm. You can watch the baseball playoff game. See the Dodgers against Milwaukee or whoever in the World Series. Cosm is where you want to experience sports live. And this season, before every Rams home game, you can hang out with Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, and M for the Rams pregame show live from the hall at Cosm. And if you got tickets to the game, you can go on in for free. Don't miss out on Cosm's signature menu, local food favorites, craft cocktails, beers throughout the venue. I'm telling you, it will revolutionize the way you watch sports. Go to Cosm.com. That's COSM.com. Cosm.com. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The Lake Show lives here.
Three-pointer by Reeves. It's good! Austin Reeves with a dagger!
You know, we added some pieces that we really needed, and we have really high hopes.
On 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app. This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
The Los Angeles Rams are headed across the pond for a very early Sunday kickoff in Week 7 of the NFL season, 4:30 a.m. That's when myself, Travis Rogers, and Sua Cravens, we get you started with the Toyota Rams countdown to kickoff, followed immediately by all of the play-by-play action. The Rams and the Jags live from London. JB Long, the voice of the Rams, will have the call alongside Maurice Jones-Drew and the Super Bowl champion, none other than DeMarco Farr. And then immediately after the game, we'll be right back here with the Rams post-game report. Me and Sua Cravens breaking down everything that happened in the Week 7 game. Did the Rams find a way to get into the end zone, in the red zone? Did they find a way to make some kicks, something that they've been struggling with all season long? And does Puka Nacua continue to put himself at the top of the NFL receiving list? With Friday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Powered by ZipRecruiter. Looking for your next great hire? Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
You know that old saying, you can have it fast or you can have it good? When it comes to hiring, ZipRecruiter has put that saying to bed. Because with ZipRecruiter, when you need to hire someone fast, you get them fast and you get the best person for your job. ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology immediately starts showing your job to the right candidates. Get in the end zone with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Hey, everybody, it's Cap. Are you downsizing or inheriting a home? Want to cash in on your equity? Call Sellers Advantage. They buy homes as is with no costly repairs, agents, or commissions. Get a competitive cash offer and close in days or on your timeline. Sellers Advantage has over 20 years of experience and even offers a $20,000 advance for moving expenses. Call 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com for your no-obligation offer.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Sellers Advantage.
Did you know Children's Hospital Los Angeles treats more kids with cancer and blood diseases than anywhere else in the Western U.S.? With over 200 clinical trials and some of the highest survival rates in the country, the Cancer and Blood Disease Institute at CHLA is the #1 pediatric cancer program in California. When your child faces an opponent like cancer, trust the team that delivers in the clutch. To learn more, visit chla.org.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
Steve Mason and John Ireland.
No, I am Captain Spicy.
You are not Captain Spicy.
I am Captain Spicy.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
Absolutely full of crap.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I like this.
Mason and Ireland rolls on.
All right, here we go. Tomorrow at South Bend, USC versus Notre Dame. And joining us right now from USCFootball.com is Ryan Abraham. Ryan is in Chicago right now, getting ready for the game tomorrow. Ryan, thanks for coming on. What's up, man?
Not too much. Yeah, just got to Chicago a couple hours ago. Going to do the 2-hour drive to South Bend. It should be a classic one tomorrow.
So Ryan, as you know, Mason and I are on different sides of the coin when it comes to this rivalry continuing. Mason wants it to end. Yep. I want it to continue. But the fact is, and correct me if I'm wrong, Ryan, it's not on the schedule for next year, right? That's still to be resolved. What do you think is going to happen?
Yeah, it's still not on the schedule. Everything we're hearing, I think both.
I'm going to put you on hold for 1 minute, Ryan. Let's see if we can reconnect with Ryan. Yeah, I mean, that's interesting. Tomorrow could be the last meeting in a while, potentially. I mean, my plan of playing San Jose State twice, I think is definitely a possibility.
Should we try him again, Em, or is he trying to move?
He's stand on one foot and hold that. Roll a tinfoil. There you go.
All right,
Ryan, you're back.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know what happened there.
That's
all
right.
right.
No, you're good now.
It's not on the schedule for next year, but I feel like both sides really want to get some kind of deal done. There's a lot of negotiations going on. I think USC would love to play it earlier in the season. I think Notre Dame would like to keep it the way it is, where it's October in South Bend and then November in Los Angeles. So we'll see what ends up happening. But I think both sides know it's really important for this rivalry in college football to keep it going. So I think it will, but yeah.
What do you think of my plan of just playing San Jose State twice?
I think the USC schedule is good enough with the Big Ten now. There's a lot of good teams and everything, but I think it's just for the good of the sport. USC Notre Dame is a big deal. So you want to see that keep going on. I know making the playoffs is important and everything, but if USC is good enough, they'd be able to beat Notre Dame and go to the playoffs. So I want to see it keep going.
All right, now take your USC hat off for a second, just as a college football observer. This has kind of been a theme today. We really got into it with Tyler Fulgium when he was on earlier. I don't get this point spread, Ryan. I don't understand it. If I'm pretty good at picking point spreads. If you would have had me guess this one, I would have said Notre Dame by 3, maybe 3.5. It's Notre Dame by 9.5. Does that make any sense to you?
It doesn't. I think when it first came out, it was like 8.5 and then pushing to 9.5. And you look at just the numbers, it's halfway through the season. So the numbers mean something. And USC and Notre Dame's defenses are ranked about the same in most of the categories. And Notre Dame has a really good offense, but USC has an elite offense. So they're the number one offense by a lot of statistical measurements. And I feel like this is a situation where we just haven't seen this offense get slowed down by anybody. They were able to move the ball against Michigan with a walk-on running back, So I think Lincoln Riley's doing a great job calling plays. Jaden Maiava's been amazing this year, such a turnaround from what we saw the end of last year. I think this is really an elite offense. And, yeah, I don't know why the point spread would be that much. Maybe it's raining a little bit. It's a home field advantage, but, USC struggled on the road at times. But, this is a really potent USC offense. I don't see why they'd be, a 9.5-point underdog.
Yeah, I mean, I know Fernando Mendoza, Dante Moore. I know those guys are in the Heisman. Why is Jaden Maiava not in the Heisman race? Like, tomorrow, I think, is a huge day for him. I think if he has a really good day at Notre Dame, big national TV game, I think he's right in the middle of the Heisman race. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree. I think for USC, they've won a bunch of Heismans, and usually the Notre Dame game is involved in that. If you remember, like Carson Palmer back in 2002 in the Coliseum, it was like 2 top 5 teams going at it. Caleb Williams a couple years ago getting a big win in South Bend. I'm not in South Bend, in the Coliseum. I feel like, yeah, it's a big one. His numbers are up there, but they had that loss to Illinois, and I think that set him back a little bit. But if he has a big game and is able to beat a top 15 team in Notre Dame, and they're going to be 6-1 and have a lot of momentum, yeah, I think he'll be right back in that race.
All right, for USC, we're talking to Ryan Abraham from USCFootball.com. Wayman Jordan, their lead tailback, is out for this game. Ryan, who is King Miller? And where did this kid come from? They put him in the game the other day, and he looked like Reggie Bush.
Yeah,
what do you know about this
yards,
guy?
Yeah.
It's great. Him and his brother both came in. They're twin brothers, Kylon. They're walk-ons. And King had a couple scholarship offers where his brother didn't, but got a late preferred walk-on offer to USC. And then they both decided to come and become Trojans. So I think King Miller could have had a scholarship someplace else, but they both really wanted to be USC Trojans and, rooting for each other. We got to hear from them this week, and they're such good guys. And to see King Miller score earlier in the season, some garbage time, he gets that touchdown. It was the first USC walk-on to score a touchdown since 1994. You could see him and how special he could be, but he's buried in the depth chart. Well, you get Eli Sanders out, you get Wayman Jordan out, and he ends up being the guy and runs for 158 yards against Michigan, putting spin moves on dudes. I mean, it was pretty crazy to see. He's averaging over 10 yards a carry. He's going to get his first ever start in South Bend. So South Bend does love their walk-on stories, but this is a really good walk-on story for USC.
Okay.
King Miller, he's been special.
Tell me score and how the game plays out, Ryan.
I really like USC's offense in this one. I mean, I feel like they're going to be able to score. They've punted 7 times in 6 games. I mean, that's crazy. They just don't punt the ball. They move the ball every time. I think they're both going to score in the 30. I think it's going to be like a 34-31 USC game in this one. I don't know why the point spread's that big. We'll see. They could play like Illinois when they played at Illinois on the road and just not play well. And then they'll probably lose by 10. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I feel like they're going to play better. And, I like them in this one on the upset.
All right. Hey, Ryan, have a great time at South Bend, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
All right, there's Ryan Abraham, USCFootball.com. I love them tomorrow. I think they're going to win that game outright tomorrow, and I think they're going to announce their presence for the college football playoff.
You know me with point spreads. This point spread makes less sense to me than any spread I've seen in probably 2 years. I don't get it.
It is weird.
Unless, like Tyler was saying, there's something going on that we don't know about. How do you pick?
He would know.
Yeah,
Ryan would know.
How do you favor one? This game is a coin flip.
Yeah.
How do you favor one team by 9.5 points?
I don't understand it either.
Yeah.
It's too many points.
I'll tell you what. Have you ever been to South Bend for a USC game?
No, but get a little. I think I've told you this story before. So 20 years ago this weekend.
Yep.
Okay. My parents, because I grew up in Corona del Mar.
Yep.
That's USC South. Everybody.
Sure.
So my parents had a group of USC friends, and they said, "Hey, we've got this trip planned to South Bend for SC Notre Dame, and one of the couples just dropped out. Do you two want to go? We know you don't have any allegiance to USC or Notre Dame, but you're fun, and we think you'd have fun on the weekend." So my parents said, "Sure." It was the Bush Push game. It was like the greatest
you were
game.
At the Bush
no,
Push
they
game?
were there.
Oh,
My mom and dad were there.
But you were invited?
No, I was working an Angels playoff game in Anaheim,
God.
and I'm doing a live shot in the parking lot. And if you ever see somebody doing a TV news live shot, there's a monitor so they can see in front of them what they're describing. And I made the photographer switch it to the SC game. Wow. I didn't want to see myself for what I was doing. I just put the SC Notre Dame game on. And that was I would argue that's one of the top 20 college football games ever.
Yeah.
That game was unbelievable.
They just had the anniversary of it. The one time I went to South Bend, USC was undefeated, number 10 in the country. They lost 48-20. It was and it was cold and it was windy.
Oh, that's no good for you.
What do you mean no good for me?
Because
it's no good for anybody. Who wants cold? Do you want cold?
We were talking about him going to games.
USC could lose by more than 10 points. I'm not saying it's impossible. I just don't understand it. I strongly believe they're going to win this game. I think everybody is sleeping on USC. They're playing big in the trenches. They got a defensive line that can go get the quarterback. They did it with Michigan. They limited them. They turned them into a one-dimensional offense with Bryce Underwood, 18 years old, trying to win the game. I think they're going to do the same this week. They were missing 2 offensive linemen last week, 2 starting offensive linemen, and King Miller was still able to do that. I think they're going to win this game. Do they get the linemen back? Yes. Okay. Yeah.
I think they're going to win, but it's going to be a a very close game because Notre Dame is always very difficult.
Yeah.
But they have to stop the run like they did with Michigan.
With Michigan, exactly. All right, it's a Cosm Ticket Friday. Level up your game day experience right now for a chance to win a pair of tickets to watch SC versus Notre Dame at Cosm tomorrow afternoon. Call 877-710-ESPN right now. Caller number 7 gets a 4-pack of GA tickets to watch USC versus Notre Dame at Cosm Los Angeles tomorrow, October 18th. Limited tickets still available through Cosm.com. Listen all day for your chance to win. And caller number 7 right now, you are a winner. 877-710-ESPN. Which one of us could land a plane?
Mychal thinks he can.
Mychal thinks he can. We'll do that. We'll do that coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
By the way, Mychal would have been better than the pilot we had this week.
Oh, is that right?
Two bounce Bob at the controls. It was
two
bad.
Bounce Bob.
It was bad. Hey, Blue Ice Vodka is the finest sourced from Idaho potatoes and pure Snake River aquifer water. You got to try Blue Ice. It's made with potatoes. And if you know anything about vodka, most vodkas are made from corn. When you make it from potatoes, it's smoother, creamier, has no burn, it's gluten-free, no added sugar, only 64 calories per ounce. I mentioned my wife's having a party on Sunday. All she's serving is Blue Ice because they have multiple flavors. There's Blue Ice Classic, that's the regular vodka, double espresso crafted from Arabica coffee, or my favorite, Huckleberry, made from Idaho's state fruit. This vodka has won more awards than I have time to describe, but do this. Try Blue Ice Vodka one time, and you'll be hooked. Try any of those flavors. Try the espresso. Try the Huckleberry. Try the Classic. Once you try it, you'll be a Blue Ice fan. It's available everywhere. Ask for it by name at your favorite bars and restaurants. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis. Weekdays 3 to 6 on ESPN LA.
Somebody just said something on the YouTube chat.
Who's somebody?
Cody.
JM in the YouTube chat said B-Far has that Doc Rivers fade. That Doc Rivers fade.
Your home for LA sports and barbershop level honesty.
Oh my God.
You have the Doc Rivers fade.
I have a Doc Rivers fade.
Yeah. So to complete the look, here's what I need you to do to complete the look.
Pay my son $23 million.
Well, sure, if you want to. I need you to get like a pretty decent sweat going. Doc always looks like he's super sweated up.
Let me get some water. That
yeah,
we
like just
there.
like Doc always looks shiny.
Blow a 3-1 lead.
Yeah.
Well, now I got a Doc Rivers fade. Oh my God.
DeMarco and Travis, weekday afternoons starting at 3 on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube.
You ever notice the harsh feeling and chlorine taste in LA water? That's why I made the switch to Life Source Water. Their whole house water system gives clean, filtered water from every tap in my house. It's become our essential appliance we love using every day. No salt, no regular maintenance. With Life Source, you deal directly with their local factory. No middlemen, no hassle. Call 800-WATER-99 or visit lifesourcewater.com. Warranty limitations apply.
Don't just cheer for the Trojans, experience the game like one. Introducing USC Game Day Experiences on Airbnb, where you'll step onto the field at the LA Coliseum and feel 70,000 fans erupt. Your game day includes an exclusive tailgate, a behind-the-scenes tour, pregame field access for warm-ups, and field-level seats in the exclusive Audi Club for the game. USC Game Day Experiences, now on Airbnb. Book at airbnb.com/USC Game Day.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
I'm a babyface and John's a heel.
John's not a heel.
Exactly.
John's the heel.
This the 1%'s a heel.
He's a heel.
Well, I'm Mr. 1%, and I own it.
Back to Steve Mason and John Ireland.
All right, so the lineup is out for tonight at Dodger Stadium. Em, you want to run through it for us?
Yeah, so obviously we have Ohtani pitching, and he is also leading off as the DH. Then we have Betts that's hitting second, Will Smith hitting third, Freeman hitting fourth, and then Edman hitting fifth, Teo 6, Muncy 7, Kike 8, and then Pajes rounding it out with 9.
Okay, and the one little switch there was Teo and Tommy Edman. Tommy Edman has definitely been seeing the baseball well and hitting well. The Dodgers have held Milwaukee in 3 games to 3 runs on 9 hits. 3 runs on 9 hits. An epic starting rotation. And by the way, John, we haven't mentioned this, but last night Dave Roberts went to the bullpen, and he said after the game, you know, I never stopped trusting these guys. I never stopped trusting them, and I knew they would come through when I needed them. Now, what's your take now on the bullpen? Do you feel comfortable going to the bullpen if we get late into a game now?
Well, especially up 3-0, why not go to him?
Well, let's say the game is a high leverage game, right? Tonight you can go to them, but let's say it's World Series Game 1. Do you go to them?
No.
Even despite what they did last night?
No. If I only go to them if I have to. What I would do in Game 1 is, assuming all my pitching resets, I'd start Snell.
Yep.
If he gets into trouble, I'd go to Sheehan. If he doesn't get into trouble, leave Snell in 7-8 innings, bring in Sasaki, then go to the bullpen if you have to.
Yeah, I think they need that 7th, 8th is where they're at issue, right?
Unless it's absolutely necessary.
Yeah.
Well, last night it wasn't necessary. You went to him.
Well, yeah. But
it worked.
And Trinan was great.
Trinan was terrific.
Didn't Trinan come in with first and third 1 out?
Yeah, and Vesia, same thing.
It's the second time that he's doing it after everybody wanted.
Right, but Pepe, I'm with you. I still don't bring him in unless I absolutely have to.
And that's what's going to happen.
So the Dodgers...
last night, to Mason's point, last night they didn't have to bring him in.
No,
they did it voluntarily, but he got out of it.
Dodgers have a 95% chance to win the series now and a 100% chance to win it tonight.
But you know what? By the way, don't you think 95 sounds low?
It does sound low. That's why I'm
only
saying
one team has come back from 03
that's
in the history
why I'm
of
saying
baseball.
tonight it's 100%.
And then I believe Milwaukee's missing his best player.
No, you're talking about Jackson Chourio?
Yeah.
That was a cramp. He's okay tonight. It looked I thought he
have some pickle juice.
Yeah, exactly. I thought he had something to do with his hamstring or something like that. But he's fine. I heard today that he just had a cramp.
Okay.
And some pickle juice is what you need. Did you know pickle juice is what you use when you have a cramp?
I've heard that. I've never been somebody who cramps up.
Apparently, NFL guys carry like little things of pickle juice on them, and if they start cramping, they drink the pickle juice.
Really?
Yeah, it works.
You know what is?
You ever get cramps, Pepe?
Yeah, all the time. You know what is really good?
What?
You just eat a banana.
Okay, there you go. Banana.
No,
and pickle
seriously.
juice. I'm not
I
questioning
eat
you,
bananas
Pepe.
every day. Maybe that's why I don't get cramps.
Bananas are good for you. Yeah. Hey, what's on tap today on ESPN LA? Well, thank you to Mychal Ultra. The Lakers are back home tonight, wrapping up the preseason against Sacramento. Coverage starts at 6, tip-off 7:30. Hear it for your afternoon drive on 710 a.m. or on crystal clear digital audio on the ESPN LA app. Michelob Ultra, superior taste worth playing for, official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly. Missed that word. Enjoy responsibly. Okay, so I wanted to do one thing here. I picked this out because I know Mychal Thompson has an affinity for this. This is a pilot on the TikTok talking about landing a plane. I want to, Mychal, you claim you can. I want to know who here else can land a plane.
So people are always asking me, Pete, if the pilots were to become incapacitated on the flight, would the people in the back or just a regular old muggle be able to land the plane? I'm not sure about that. Answer is probably not, but I will say this. You have to be able to talk to the outside world first, to tell them what's going on, to try and get help to get you to land the plane. So, if you ever find yourself in this situation, you're looking for this button right here. Push to talk. You press this down, you're talking to the microphone, and you let air traffic control know that you might have a little bit of problem and you need help landing the plane.
Okay.
Air Force One. That's what happened.
It is Air Force One. Yeah. Now, Mychal, I know you I'm going to save you for last here, okay? Because I know you think you can do it.
Oh, yeah.
Ireland, do you have the presence of mind to be able to land a plane with somebody at air traffic control describing to you exactly what you need to do?
I would be willing to try. I'm not confident that I could pull it off.
Yeah.
I think most people would say, no way in hell, I'm not even going to try it. But I don't want I'd rather have me do it than somebody else that doesn't have any experience. So I'd be willing to try it, but I doubt I could pull it off.
Okay, Pepe, what do you think? Could you land a plane?
Well, Pepe used to work for an airline.
Yeah,
but that doesn't mean that I can land a plane.
incapacitated.
No, the answer is no. No way, man. Focus.
Why don't you just focus? You could just focus.
You said that's the kind of problem we have. We're
focus.
So Pepe says no. M, could you land a plane?
No.
Just no, flat out.
No.
See, this is what I fear would happen. Somebody would come to the back and go, does anyone here think they can land the plane? Pepe would say no. Emily would say no. I would go, I'll try.
Yeah, Brian, would you?
Would you be willing to try?
I think I would try. In the age of video games and like flight simulators, I have played a few, so it's
yeah.
Come on now.
I mean, I can't even effing parallel park.
You'll be flying high already.
Oh,
you'd be ineligible because you would be gummied up.
Brian is
Michael,
always
what makes you
flying
think
high.
you can land a plane?
Because I've done it before.
You've never landed a plane.
You've never landed a plane, Michael.
When we were in Atlanta a few years ago, we went to the Delta flight simulator headquarters.
Is this when Ty now wrecked the plane?
And I sat in a flight simulator, and they are exactly how a plane flies in the sky. You feel everything, every bump and everything. So I actually got in the cockpit and I flew and I landed the plane. It was a 737 jet. And I also know how to land a plane because I've flown before, as far as watching a lot of videos about doing it. And I've been in cockpits before. And I know the first thing you do is disengage the autopilot.
Yep.
After you talk to the tower.
Yep.
And then you reduce speed and lower the flaps. So that helps you to descend.
All right, now, Michael,
I feel better about him landing a plane than any of the rest
This is
of
how
us.
dumb I am about this. If you had to, could autopilot attempt to land the plane?
Some of these planes are so technically advanced that you can land with autopilot. But you still,
it'll lower the flaps on its own.
Yep. But these pilots, they hand fly the planes anyway. But some of these planes are so advanced, the technology, that it actually, some of them can land with autopilot. But let's say they can't. Some of these older planes don't have that kind of technology. Then I would have to keep my composure and listen to the tower. They would tell me which buttons to push and how to keep me on course. And once I get the feel of the plane, once I disengage the autopilot, then I got to grab a hold of the yoke and feel how the plane feels.
Well, you're talking a good game.
Yeah, I can do it.
I mean,
I'd be scared to death, but I can do it.
I hit an orange cone today on my way into the building.
Isn't that in par for the course with you?
It is. I mean, I tend to hit things.
Yeah.
But the orange cone was like right. I mean,
I'm surprised John Patterson allows you to.
Well, I don't. I'm now with the Southern California Hyundai dealers, and it's my car.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
I'm using my own
So
car.
John works. He's one of them.
He's
right?
one of them. Yeah, he's one of them.
Were you aiming at the cone?
No, I was not aiming at the cone. I was aiming to get around the cone. But there was another car coming this way, and then the cone was on that side. And when I tried to go by, I hit the cone.
If you were landing the plane,
if I was landing the plane,
if you were landing
You'd
the
be my
plane,
co-pilot,
I'll
what?
be on my knees,
of course,
reciting all the prayers that I learned since I was a little kid.
Of course. Well, I think we all would.
Yeah.
If the pilots became incapacitated, I think pray is all we would do, right?
Yeah, Michael and I got it.
But I'll do
Yeah,
it.
you guys are up there
We
all the
got
time.
it.
Two Bounce Charlie
Yeah.
apparently
Well,
was
Two
there.
Bounce Bob was in
Two Bounce Bob.
one of the which.
Is his name really Bob?
Where was the fight where we bounced this week?
We were going to Phoenix.
Yeah, we just sit there. We're all working, and
Yeah.
Bob, they goes. Boom.
Is his name really Bob?
No, we just call him
Two Bounce
Whenever
Bob?
they do that, we say, "Oh, Two Bounce Bob is back." That's it.
Very
Stu Lance
funny.
made
That
that
was
up.
very
It was like the guy forgot the runway was there or something.
Yeah, it was like taking a giant book and just going boom,
boom.
But you knew that it was time for the plane to land, right?
Yeah. But we
of
figured he
course.
could bring it in soft, and he didn't even try.
But I would land the plane like it's butter. They call when you land it smooth, they call it a butter landing. Like you
Butter
know,
landing.
smooth as butter.
And you got Two Bounce Bob. All right. Coming up next for you is Fast Track. M's got stuff. Brian's got stuff. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station. All gas, all Lakers.
LeBron drives again down the middle. Slam dunk.
Gas pedal, gas pedal, gas pedal.
Every night, the purple and gold put on for Los Angeles.
The West Conference is super tough, super competitive, and that's great. I mean, we wouldn't want it any other way.
LeBron still leading the charge, chasing greatness, one highlight at a time.
Just an absolute thunder dunk by LeBron.
From the king to Luka Two superstars sharing the Showtime spotlight.
Obviously, we had some new pieces to the team. So like I say, I'm very excited, and I think we can do some big things.
On down to Austin Reeves and the next wave of stars in the purple and gold. It's the Lake Show all year long.
Now Austin Reeves for three. It's good!
Experience every dunk, every clutch shot, every Laker moment.
The Lakers play here on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Did you know that Children's Hospital Los Angeles offers breakthrough epilepsy procedures for kids who have failed other therapies? As Southern California's only all-pediatric Level 4 epilepsy center, CHLA is leading the way in the newest treatments and creates a personalized game plan for each child. So put seizures on the sideline and help your child get back to being a kid. To learn more, visit chla.org.
What's going on? It's Bethel Duran, and I love rolling around in my Toyota. Tacoma, to be exact, and right now it's Trucktober. If you're in the 818, go check out the All-Stars at Northridge Toyota. In the 626, it's all about Wondries Toyota. And right now, Trucktober is here for you. Lease a brand new 2025 Tacoma for just $164 a month or 36 months plus tax. Northridge Toyota or Wondries Toyota. Serving all of SoCal sports fans, they make it easy.
Lease excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, and dealer options and changes. $59.99 cash or trade equity down. Expires 10/31/25.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time.
Take me up and never put me down.
Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Real flavors with our signature sauces from sweet and spicy to fiery hot. Download the Waba Rewards app today or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, keeping it real every day for you.
If you have ever thought about remodeling your bathroom but were worried it would take too long or cost too much, then stop worrying. Right now, Jacuzzi Bath Remodel has designed a collection of high-quality custom products and perfected the one-day remodeling experience so you can enjoy your new bathroom faster than ever before. It's a worry-free bath remodel from the most trusted brand name in the business, Jacuzzi. A jacuzzi bath system fits in your existing tub space. It's a no-mess installation with an amazing style selection, factory-certified installers, and a limited lifetime warranty. Call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599 right now and get 50% off installation with no interest and no payments for 12 months. Replace that old bathtub today with a walk-in shower for a safer bathing experience. If you have lived in your home for over 15 years, it's time to remodel your bathroom. For a virtual or in-home appointment, call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599. 800-717-4599.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Los Angeles International Airport's People Mover trains begin rolling early next year as part of LAX's ongoing investments to transform and improve your travel journey. The People Mover trains will quickly move guests between their terminals and our new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, economy parking, and Kiss and Fly lot. The trains will make it simple and fast to get to your LAX destination in 10 minutes or less, and trains depart every 2 minutes beginning in early 2026. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland.
All right, it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track. The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350Q, 3 1/4 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plane manifold, full race cams.
Fast Track on Mason in Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mace.
Zoom, zoom, man.
Zoom, zoom. Before I get to my Fast Track, it's the 52nd annual Los Angeles Korean Festival. It's back. I drove by them setting it up the other day. Looks incredible. I'm so jealous of anyone who gets to go to this. But it's now through Sunday in Seoul International Park in Koreatown. Celebrate Korean culture with food, music, art, and performances for the whole family. And on Friday, today, stop by the ESPN LA tent and pick up some swag. Admission is free. Come be a part of LA's favorite tradition. Learn more at the LAKoreanFestival.org. So my Fast Track is the ever-evolving story of Bill Belichick and his girlfriend, Jordan Hudson.
Yes.
So today on Pablo Torre, he found out yet another thing about them. There's some behind-the-scenes footage of when Bill Belichick was mic'd up to tape a show called Coach at the NFL Films facility, not from the production of NFL Films, that the producers with them was not involved. They just used their sets.
Yep.
And with it, Jordan Hudson believes that she knows more about graphic design than anyone that's working at NFL Films or anyone that they're working with. She knows more about how to accurately portray what Bill is talking about and is bad-mouthing them consistently throughout the entire brainstorming session, break, and you can just really tell how much control she has over the Bill Belichick estate. So, do you care about this anymore? Do you care about it at all?
Well, they're 2-3.
I think that in order for people to care, he needs to win.
Yeah.
As long as he's losing, then she's part of the problem.
Or lose really badly.
Yeah.
Like it's also interesting if he winds up 2-10. Like then it becomes a story.
Like, do we care just because he's the greatest coach of all time in the NFL potentially, and he's basically
wallowing,
getting controlled by this woman and is not a good coach anymore?
He's under her spell. He's under her spell, is what it is. You know what? Here's the thing, and I don't like. There are cameras everywhere.
Yep.
When you're getting ready for an interview, when you're prepping an interview, when you're sitting down and starting to do it, you're on camera. All that stuff can come back to haunt you, Katie Porter. And and that's the case here. She was an a-hole behind the scenes, and somebody leaked it out. And I mean, I think if he goes 2-10, it's a gigantic story. I think if he winds up 6-5, it's kind of like a who cares.
Yeah, I agree with that. And if he doesn't win, then she's part of the problem,
Yes.
not part of nobody. No one's jealous of him anymore.
Everybody's going to blame her.
Yeah.
Fast track.
All right, so game last night on Amazon Prime. Went to it to turn it on, and I got a trailer for an interesting show that's coming up. Produced by Amazon Prime. Apparently coming out November 20th, The Age of Disclosure.
Oh, yeah.
And they said this documentary will reportedly reveal an 80-year global cover-up of non-human intelligence with testimony from members of government and intelligence community.
They're going to blow the lid off this thing.
Wait, I don't understand.
It's all the stuff that the government has been hiding about UFOs for the last 80 years.
Right.
Recapped in this one documentary.
Sit down with the people who work in these industries.
The ones who
Area
saw
51.
Right.
All that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this comes out, I wasn't expecting to see this before the game, but it got me thinking. Will this get you to believe if you don't already, or is this still something that you have to see for yourself?
So I believe that there is life elsewhere. I just don't believe they're interested in us. That's like, I don't believe in UFOs because why would some age-old intelligence from across the universe say, let's check out what's happening on Earth?
Will you explain to me how they're going to get here? You know how far the nearest planet is from here?
Michael.
Trillions and trillions of miles.
But do you not believe that someday there will
Spirit
be
air?
No.
You do not believe someday people will travel
Why,
in
Michael?
light
Why?
years?
No, it doesn't make sense what you're saying, Mike, because you don't know how smart the people in the other planets are going to be.
We don't have the technology to travel fast enough to get there.
Where?
To the nearest planets
that
are trillions of light years away.
It won't be in your lifetime.
What if they're
Michael?
intellectually advanced and they know way more than us?
They are. They're definitely intellectually advanced.
It makes that's a really good
and
point.
if there are UFOs, there are 7 billion of these in the world.
Well, there are lots of pictures.
How come nobody has them?
Well, you're just about to see a documentary with all the pictures.
I love that idea, Brian.
Yeah,
I want to watch it because I do believe that somebody's going to come to Earth one day, and they're going to be way more advanced than people here.
Can you solve another problem for me? Will you please explain to me how Santa Claus can get to 7 billion homes in one night?
Reindeer.
There you go.
Reindeer.
Really fast reindeer.
Yeah, there you go. That's what makes as much sense.
That's another one of the stupid questions that this guy has. Like, what is heavier?
Well, how's that less believable than UFOs visiting us from another planet?
Michael, okay, as a test, will you watch this documentary and give us your reaction?
Just for the fun of it.
I want your review.
Yeah, I'll watch it just for the fun of it. When is it coming out?
November 20th.
Yeah,
November 20th. Mark your calendar.
This stuff does fascinate me, but it's not possible.
Yeah.
How do you know that it's not possible?
Oh, Pepe. You know how big the universe is, and how
you
fast.
You don't know anything. You don't read books. You don't read anything, and then you decide that it's impossible.
I look at the stars every night.
In other planets are going to be smarter than us.
Think of this, Michael. So
it convinced me, Mace.
There are billions of planets in our universe.
Yes.
There are billions of universes.
Yes.
How is it possible that in all those universes that there's not an intelligent life
I think there's life somewhere. I don't what form. I don't know.
But you don't
has
think
to
there
be.
are
But
beings.
not flying a spacecraft to get here. No.
Yeah, I disagree.
You think they're coming here?
I don't think. I think they're out there.
And what John said is true. If they're so smart, they might say, "Why don't we go to work?"
All right, Ireland. Did you have something there?
No, but I was looking at this the other day. What you guys know about over-unders in the NBA?
Yeah.
All right. The Lakers won 50 games last year. What would you set their over-under at this year? Because they just came out in Vegas.
Yeah, no LeBron for the first. I'll go 48.5.
What do you think?
50.
Michael?
51.
46.5.
46.5.
How about the Clippers?
42.
40.5.
45.
47.5.
47.5.
A game better than the Lakers.
Wow.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, that's misguided.
Golden State.
46.
44.
47.5.
Bingo. Same as the Lakers.
Okay.
Yeah. So everybody, it's kind of what I said before.
Is there any big surprise?
No. Oklahoma City is far and away number one. They're at 59.5.
Ooh.
But then everybody else is bunched up right out. Oh, no, this one has them at 62.5.
I would pound the under.
62.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Lakers, I would pound the over. What is it for?
And Zion, you can't depend on him, so no.
Yeah.
You don't believe in skinny Zion?
Is he skinny now?
Yeah, he's skinny now. Oh,
Really
yeah.
looks like Luka.
Yeah, he's skinny.
But one etouffee and he's back.
Little etouffee and it's over.
Etouffee, that's right. That's New Orleans.
All right, we're getting ready for Dodgers Game 4 against Milwaukee. A chance to sweep the Brewers tonight, and Shohei Ohtani has a chance to do something that's never been done. Get a win and hit a home run in the same game. That would be historic. All right, coming up next for you, more Fast Track. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
So when you hear me introduce the starting lineups for the game tonight, they'll be sponsored by National University, and they're a new sponsor for us, new sponsor for the Lakers. Here's the best thing about National University. They adjust to your schedule. You can get an education on your time frame. They're born and built right here in Southern California. NU has more than 150 degree programs, credentials, and certificates, and they make it achievable with 4 and 8 week online courses, a generous transfer credit policy, and millions handed out in scholarships last year. They know you're more than just one thing. You might be a professional, you might be a parent, you might be a student. That's what they call an ander. You're and that. So they make this easy for you. So score your own win with National University, proud sponsor of the Lakers and of ESPN LA. To learn more, go to this website, nu.edu. That's nu.edu. National University.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
It is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next.
It's time for the Black and Gold Report. The latest news surrounding LAFC and a look at the upcoming matchup. Powered by Ocean Subaru of Fullerton.
It's decision day in Colorado tomorrow for LAFC. With playoff seeding on the line, the Black and Gold head into their final regular season match against a desperate Rapid squad, fighting for their postseason lives. LAFC get a major boost with the return of Sun Hung Min, Denis Bawanga, and others from international duty, just in time for the push towards the playoffs. Pre-game from Dick's Sporting Goods Park in Colorado is set for 5:30 p.m. on the ESPN LA app, as LAFC look to finish the regular season strong and lock in their best possible playoff position.
And that's the Black and Gold Report, powered by Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, where every journey starts with love. Go to OceanSubaruOC.com for more info. OceanSubaruOC.com. Go Black and Gold.
Don't strike out if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to step into the batter's box for you. They'll swing for the fence.
As the Crazy Hernandez brothers have you covered. Don't settle for anything less than a championship-level home. Call them at 866-62-FLOOR. That's 866-62-FLOOR. Or shop on the web, HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
Fast Track.
And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
All right, last chance to enter. It's the Pure Play Sweepstakes, but time's running out. Enter now for your shot at the next-gen reverse osmosis water system, bringing pure, clean water straight to your home, plus an ESPN LA prize pack with a pair of sports tickets and exclusive ESPN LA swag. Don't wait. Contest ends soon. Head to pureplaysweepstakes.com before it's too late. Got to be 18 and a homeowner to enter. That's pureplaysweepstakes.com. Zoom, man.
All right, zoom. And, you know, we like to do crazy bits here on the station.
Yes.
You like
From time to time. Every once in a while.
We do crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So, a Pittsburgh radio host tweeted last night, "There's no way the Steelers lose tonight. In fact, he'll get his nipples pierced with no numbing agents if they lose to, as he says, the Bungles." He said later, "It ain't happening." Well, they did lose, and he is planning to stand up to his bet to get his nipples pierced
with no numbing
agent. One, I think it's like an excuse. I think he wanted to get his nipples pierced.
I don't think anybody wants to get their nipples. I mean,
especially without anesthesia.
Many people.
Nips are super sensitive.
Well, that's why people want to get their nipples pierced. But anyway, do you think this goes too far for a bit?
No, it's funny.
Yeah,
I think it's funny.
Yeah,
I would not do it.
We wouldn't be talking about him if he didn't do it.
Yeah.
So mission accomplished.
Yeah, I mean, I would not do that one for anything. I don't need nipple ring at all.
I think it's crazy.
Yeah,
really.
Pepe,
I wouldn't do it.
Just one.
No way, man.
Just one nip.
Are you rebuttoning your shirt?
I tell you what.
One nip, pal.
Pepe is you notice what he just did?
What?
He's so nervous about this subject, he just buttoned his shirt
Yeah,
up.
he's like, no.
What about a nose ring, Pepe?
Oh, nose ring.
no.
That'd be good.
No,
It's not
you
very
do a
painful. I've
nose
had
ring.
it done.
I do.
Wait a minute.
I used to have a nose piercing, and it's not very painful.
It's not that bad?
Well, especially if you use anesthesia, right?
No, I mean, it's just like getting your ears pierced. There's no anesthesia. You just go, chook.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
No,
All right.
thank you. I'm with Mace.
But the nipples seem pretty sensitive to me.
You
I
should
am
do
gonna
it
take a
because
pass.
it's just chook. You should do it.
Yeah, just that's all it is. Brian,
Track.
vroom, vroom.
All right, so Marty Smith, ESPN here, had a sit-down interview earlier this week with Josh Allen. Had an interesting question talking about his new wife, Haley Steinfeld, kind of like what he's learned in marriage, and I thought it was a pretty great answer, so I'm going to play it for you here.
What has she taught you? Maybe you didn't know about you.
Maybe that I am more than a football player. My whole dream as a kid, has been to be in this position, and I've never thought of anything outside of that or beyond that. But there is life after it as well.
Okay.
What's your guys' take here on Josh Allen? I think it's an incredible take of, life outside of football. And he's first year he's been married now kind of thing. Just kind of looking outside. But I saw he got some hate online.
I saw Bills fans were like, oh, yeah, now it's not just about football.
Right. Especially after a couple
You know what
losses.
this reminds me of is when Tiger Woods was dominating golf, he got married.
Yep.
And an anonymous tour player said, good, it's the only way we were ever going to catch him.
Yeah.
Because his life became multifaceted. So I think that's what Josh Allen's saying here. There's more to life than just football. So that's why the Bills fans are mad. They used to have his undivided attention to play football, and now he's got a hot girl wife.
Yeah, Michael, he's more than just a football player. Buffalo Bills fans only care about the football player part.
It's like you are more than just a broadcaster or a talk show host, right?
Yes,
so
that is true.
So football athletes are more than just athletes. They can be multidimensional.
Is that a good answer or a bad answer? I think it's both.
Well, no, wait a minute. Make up your mind. Is it good or bad?
It's a good answer. It's a good answer for his wife.
Right.
It's a bad answer for the fans.
I'm certainly not going to tell anybody that they're not entitled to get married, have a happy life,
Correct.
whatever.
Oh, sure,
but
sure.
To Pepe's point, it's a fact that once you get married, football is less of a priority than it was before.
Yeah. So you guys think that Shohei is less of a ball player because he's married and got a kid now?
I think it takes some of his time.
Yeah. Oh, please. So he shouldn't do that? Shouldn't enjoy his other part of his
life?
life?
No, I just said that's what makes it a complicated subject.
So why is that complicated? Why can't you understand the man has a family and he's got his career? How's that complicated?
Why hasn't Shohei had any hits in the postseason?
Oh, yeah, he had a really horrible year. He only hit 50-something home runs,
It's not
right?
because of his wife.
Yeah.
Right. I agree.
What are you talking about, Ireland?
Wait a minute.
Would you be a better broadcaster if you were single?
Well, it depends. Would I be like...
No. Answer the question. Yes or no. That's a yes or no question.
You never answer with a yes or no, so don't be pressured.
Yes or no. No, I don't care. I think maybe no, because I'd be out more.
By the way, I think, look, when I was single, I spent so much time on dating.
Right.
Trying to meet somebody, trying to go to a bar,
Don't you agree that if I was single, wouldn't I be like Billy Mack and be out chasing flight attendants all the
Exactly.
time?
So Lisa said she's helped you being married.
Right, but
and having Jack.
So I don't know if Josh Allen, but his answer, I'm just talking about the answer that Brian played. His answer is, I have more things going on with just football. My whole life, I've been all about football. That's what the Bills
and that's
fans.
good.
Yeah, the Bills fans are mad at that.
How's that
good
bad,
answer.
Pepe? It's good to get away from the game every now and then.
But Mace,
that's what I said is good and it's bad.
I think it'd be worse.
Oh, yeah. If I was single, I would be on the apps. I would be searching.
We'd be out until 4 in the morning.
Pepe,
clubs.
From now on, dump Liz so you could be a better Spanish broadcaster.
No, you're not.
Well, there you go. See? Then you don't believe your answer.
No, you don't believe. I don't believe
think
anything you
it
said.
tends to do with your age.
Yeah, it does. It does. Now, Pepe, you were on both sides of this. You're not allowed to be on both sides of this. You must be on one side or the other. You're sitting on a fence post.
No.
One way or the other.
No,
one
it's
way
a
or
good
the other.
answer
Yes, no,
because,
yes, no.
Wait. It's a good answer because he's married, okay?
Yeah.
And he realizes that his life is not about football anymore.
What's wrong with that?
But it's not good for the
Michael,
fans.
do you think Tiger Woods getting married was good or bad for his golf career?
Tiger Woods messing around with all kind of hot, pancake waitresses was bad for him. That's what ruined him.
He never should have got married.
Never should have gone to Perkins Pancakes.
Yeah, no. But if he's not married, he can go to all the Perkins he wants.
Right.
If you're not married, you can do whatever you want.
Probably he got married and he thought,
it's the
I can't continue doing what I was doing
no,
before.
He's like going to Denny's for a Grand Slam.
I think it depends on the guy.
In a different kind of way.
All right, what'd you say, Em?
I think it depends on the guy. I think like Tiger is somebody that clearly was never going to be satiated by one partner.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that Josh Allen doesn't seem like that kind of guy. He seems to be very committed to Haley. They've been dating for a while. So maybe it's he'll be better when he has something to come home to in the structure of
You know what's amazing to me is that Josh Allen asked the Bills to tell the broadcast networks not to put Haley Steinfeld on TV. And they did it. They listened to him.
Oh, they're not putting her on TV.
Have you ever seen her?
Well, she's not Taylor Swift. I mean, Haley Steinfeld is
But still, she's recognizable.
Yeah, she's recognizable.
And all he had to do was ask. That's all it takes. Do you think if Travis Kelce said, don't put Taylor on TV, they wouldn't listen to him?
Are you kidding me? Attention is like oxygen for Taylor.
Right.
She wants to be on camera.
Right. I mean, they're showing shots of her like in between 3 windows.
Yeah.
And besides, the ratings, man. Because
Right.
Em, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to say Simone Biles was on. They would cut to her when her husband was on the field. So I think it's just a if it's a star, it's recognizable, and both parties are okay with it, they'll shoot those people on the camera.
So from Pepe's perspective, athletes should never get married.
The bottom line is
he didn't say
you
that.
can love football and your wife.
Exactly.
Of course.
You can do two things.
But Pepe said that's bad.
Shocking.
Yeah, it's totally possible to do. All right, coming up next for you, are the Dodgers ruining baseball? M likes going back to this. Are the Dodgers ruining baseball as we get ready for sweep night at Dodger Stadium, Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN. I want to turn things over to Brian Cohen right now, who just is killing on Prize Picks right now. You hit 2 of them last night?
Two last night, 1 4-play, power play, and a 6-leg flex play. I was all over Joe Flacco and the Bengals just going on. So a couple touchdowns. And then what's really been working for me, the stacks of the Dodgers pitchers, strikeouts, less earned runs, and pitching outs.
There you
3
go.
days in a row.
Yeah.
That's all hit.
Are you running with that with Shohei tonight?
I think so.
All right, there you go. Hey, look, if you want to have all the fun, you got to play Prize Picks. It always feels good to be right. We're always playing virtually every game. I've got a Prize Picks lineup rolling. And now they offer stacks, like Brian was talking about. You can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. So if you want to pick more on Shohei's innings, fantasy points, and less on hits, you can do all that stuff. You can pick all the same lineup on Prize Picks. You can also follow other Prize Picks players directly, like Brian Cohen, on the app. Copy their lineups in one click, whether it's a friend, a celebrity, or just somebody whose picks you like. Hit the follow button. Check out every lineup they create in the new Feeds tab on Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app today. Join the fun. Get in on the action. Use code MACE, M-A-S-E, $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That is code MACE, M-A-S-E. $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
710 ESPN is giving you a chance to win $1 million.
$1 Million Mondays.
$1 Million Mondays are back. Presented by Pachaga Resort Casino.
Listen every Monday during football season
To the Sedano and Cap Morning Show, Mason and Ireland, and the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show.
All you have to do is make a super prediction.
And you can win $1 million.
$1 Million Mondays presented by Pachaga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pachaga Resort Casino.
Children's Hospital Los Angeles is where groundbreaking research meets unparalleled expertise. It's where exceptional care is tailored 100% to kids. And it's where every specialist, every room, every innovation revolves around one need: your child's health. Whether it's routine care or a life-saving procedure, CHLA is where families turn to when outcomes truly matter. Children's Hospital Los Angeles, 125 years of building hope and healthier futures. Go to chla.org today.
You know I love the outdoors and adventures. Hey, it's Travis calling all adventurers. Page, Arizona is your ultimate outdoor playground. Snap that iconic shot at Horseshoe Bend. Then hike the stunning 11-mile rim trail. Explore one of 13 breathtaking slot canyons, including world-famous Antelope Canyon. Craving water fun? Cruise Lake Powell by kayak, jet ski, or houseboat, or float the Colorado River to Lee's Ferry. Make Page your base camp for day trips to Grand Canyon, Zion, and the Wave. Start planning your trip today at visitpageaz.com.
What's going on? It's Bethel Durant, and I love rolling around in my Toyota. Tacoma, to be exact, and right now it's Trucktober. If you're in the 818, go check out the All-Stars at Northridge Toyota. In the 626, it's all about Wondries Toyota. And right now, Trucktober is here for you. Lease a brand new 2025 Tacoma for just $164 a month or 36 months plus tax. Northridge Toyota or Wondries Toyota. Serving all of SoCal sports fans, they make it easy.
Lease excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, and dealer options and changes. $59.99 cash or trade equity down. Expires 10/31/25.
You ever notice the harsh feeling and chlorine taste in LA water? That's why I made the switch to Life Source Water. Their whole house water system gives clean, filtered water from every tap in my house. It's become our essential appliance we love using every day. No salt, no regular maintenance. With Life Source, you deal directly with their local factory. No middlemen, no hassle. Call 800-WATER-99 or visit lifesourcewater.com. Warranty limitations apply.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/LA right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a non-profit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. Call 1-800-294-0222. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Call 1-800-294-0222. Find the Children provides crucial resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen. You're listening to the Hall of Famers, Mason and Ireland on ESPN LA. Don't forget my show, The Rich Eisen Show, is back Monday at 9 a.m. with all your football talk. Now, back to Mason and Ireland.
Oh. Playing John workout song.
This is song number 1 on the John Ireland workout playlist.
Now, do you have the lyrics? We were testing.
Oh, I haven't done them in a long time.
Oh, you haven't done them in a long time.
You want me to try?
Yeah, sure. Give it a shot.
Okay, put this down, Brian. His arms are heavy, knees weak, arms are... No. Okay, I can't do it if the music's going. All right.
Okay.
All right. Palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. I can't do it. I used to be able to do it like all the time. Yeah. Mom spaghetti keeps on. Yeah, I can't do it anymore.
I can't do
I
it.
haven't been able to. I used to. I did it for Momo on her birthday one year.
Yeah.
But I can't do it anymore.
Couldn't do that. Couldn't do that. Happy birthday, Eminem.
Happy, no, it's his birthday today?
Yeah, it's his birthday today. Yeah, that's why we were playing it. Plus,
and here's why you can't go to another star or planet.
Okay.
Proxima Centauri is 4.2 light years away. Why UFOs can't come here. To get there, it takes 73,000 years to get there at 38,000 miles per hour. So how are they going to get here?
We are going to reach a point where we can travel in light years. It's not going to be in your lifetime, but it's going to.
No, you cannot. How fast does light travel in a second? What do you think?
1,000 miles an hour.
186,000 miles per second.
That's what they can do.
So you don't think it's going to happen in the future?
In the
future.
No, you're going to generate some kind of technology to travel that fast.
Correct. So you can look into the future?
Yes.
No, Michael, you know what's going to happen in 100 years, in 200 years?
What do you think?
Anything could happen, Michael.
Of course. Michael.
Listen, think about this. We've gone from horse and carriage
to space travel
to the internet
in
100 years.
Yeah.
So can you imagine how much faster technology is going to go?
True, but we can't survive in space that long.
Michael, a lot of things have changed. Remember when you were a kid and Dick Tracy was using one of these?
Yeah,
wristwatch.
Yeah, remember?
I never thought it was going to happen.
Hey, Michael, I have a great recommendation of a book for you. I know, book. Crazy.
Oh, wow.
Michael ain't reading no
Don't
book.
waste your time.
Is that pictures in it?
Called Project Hail Mary.
Okay.
It's going to be made into a movie that comes out next year.
Okay.
And it's about our world is dying. We need to send one person out to get something to keep the world from dying. So this person has to go out into space to get this thing.
Yep.
And meets a life form.
There you go.
So it's all about what we're talking about.
So how long
It's a
before
good
they
book.
announce The Rock is the lead in that movie?
Well, it's Ryan Gosling.
Okay.
There you go.
That's
Who's
not bad
going to
either.
be? Gosling?
Ryan Gosling.
All right.
And how fast is this rocket going to be traveling? He's going to be on.
Man.
That's the part of the movie because a lot of time passes and stuff happens up in the space that goes wrong. And that's the movie.
We already saw that in Passengers. That was a great movie.
Write it down. Write it down.
Like that, Passengers?
That was the worst movie ever.
All right. So,
You didn't like that?
ladies and gentlemen, Dodgers at home tonight looking for the sweep. Now, they have done – this is one of the great pitching performances really in the history of the game. They have held Milwaukee in 3 games to 3 runs, 9 hits, and they have struck out 26 Brewers. Now, tonight, Shohei Ohtani is getting the start, obviously also leading off. He has been scuffling at the plate, but he has been terrific
It's because he
on
got
the
married.
mound. You think it's because of the because he
His
cares
wife.
about more than baseball now?
It's
that's
Mrs.
what it is.
Ohtani's fault.
Yeah, exactly. Decoy and his wife.
Yeah.
So I think that tonight is a night that fans should be loud and rowdy. They were not yesterday. They were not last week when Bergman and I were there. Look, I know it's easy to take this for granted. Oh, Dodgers, we're always in there. We're always going to go. You know what? This is what we do this for all year long. This is why we do 162 games, is that so you guys, fans, can celebrate and party with the Dodgers and also make some friggin' noise, man. Engage in the game. That's what I'm looking for tonight. Pepe, what do
you think that it might be because the playoff tickets are more expensive and so all the corporate people are getting them?
I think that's a World Series issue. I got pretty, I won't say cheap, but I got tickets for $250. It's still a lot of money.
Yeah, but that's not overly expensive.
The World Series is going to be in the thousands.
Do you think it matters if they play Toronto or Seattle?
I'd rather play Seattle, but I think it's going to be
the
Toronto.
Price. It will change the price. If it was the Yankees, the price would go way up. Obviously.
Yeah, don't you think the series that's got more sizzle? Well, no, you got Cal Raleigh or you got Vlad Guerrero Jr.
No, if the Mariners get in, it'll drive the prices up more because all the people from Seattle they've never been to the World Series. They're the only team in Major League Baseball.
And if you're here and you're Seattle,
I want
native.
Seattle.
I
want Seattle to win. It'll be interesting because
they better
what
win
you're saying.
today.
Yeah, they need to win today.
Yeah. How are you guys feeling about Tuesday? Finally we're done with preseason. Tonight's your last preseason game?
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Did you see what Joe Mazzulla said? He came out, coach of the Celtics. He said, I think all preseason games are stupid. They should let us practice for a month and eliminate the preseason. Now, his bosses will never go for it because they make too much money in the preseason games. But I don't think he's crazy. They don't, like this week, we had 4 games. I think they had 1 practice, if that. Mychal, back when you played, you guys didn't play.
We played 8 games.
But did you ever practice?
Oh, yeah. 2 a days.
Right.
Are you kidding me? This guy's got it so soft these days, it drives me nuts. With Pat Riley? Oh, yeah. We didn't go 2 a days during the preseason, but we practiced 3 hours hard. It was ridiculous.
I think preseason, maybe in no other, well, I guess they all suck. Preseason, except for spring training. Like, spring training is fun. It's a vibe. It's a let's go out, sit at the ballpark, Camelback Ranch, all that stuff. NFL preseason games are crap, especially if you're a Rams fan. Nobody's playing. Preseason NBA games are just terrible. You never know who's playing and who's not playing.
And in most cases, they don't even dress.
Right. Now, and the one thing I'll say about
my bosses at the Lakers would tell me if I said get rid of the preseason, they said, great, how are we making up that money?
Right.
That's part of the problem.
But I'll say this. I think where all have you played games? Vegas, Phoenix,
and Palm Springs.
2 at Crypto, 1
San
at
Francisco.
Chase Center in San Francisco.
Yeah, I guess, no. Normally it would be like 1 in
they don't
Ontario,
do Bakersfield or San Diego.
Because those would be cool because they give people a chance to see the team that wouldn't normally. San Diego, Bakersfield, Ontario.
Hey, do you have that clip that Stephen A. Smith said
I
about?
do.
Okay, so I wanted Pepe and Mychal to react to this. Stephen A. Smith was talking about Becky Hammon, and he said 2 things that I want you guys to react to. Go ahead and hit it.
But I'm here to tell you something right now. Becky Hammon, this head coach for the Las Vegas Aces, I've said this on many occasions, and I'll say it again. She deserves to coach in the NBA. If
100.
men can coach in the WNBA, she needs. If I owned an NBA team, I would not mind giving her a chance as the head coach of my franchise. Because that woman knows what she's doing.
Coach.
That woman knows. Well, of course, Dawn Staley, the great Dawn Staley. But I'm just talking about Becky Hammon doing what she did in the NBA level as an assistant coach. And coaching the summer league team for the men to a title before she took the Las Vegas Aces job. She has been a staple in basketball, period. And I'm just really big on this, man. Justin, I believe men should not be allowed to be head coaches in the WNBA because you don't see women coaching in the NBA. at a head coaching level. If you're going to do that to the women, having a man coach the WNBA team, then a woman should be allowed to be the head coach of an NBA team. That's what I believe.
Okay, so his first point I agree with. I think Becky Hammon could easily coach an NBA team. I don't know if she'll get the chance while all of us are alive. It seems like that's unlikely.
I don't think there's any chance we will be around to see a woman head coach.
His second point is ridiculous. You're compounding the problem. If you make a rule that says no men can coach in the WNBA, that's restrictive. You don't solve the problem that there are no women coaching in the NBA by making a rule that no men can coach in the WNBA.
Well, but if women don't have the opportunity to coach in the NBA, their only chance to be a head coach is in the WNBA.
Right, right. But it's not that they don't have an opportunity. It's that no current owner will give them one. They're not prohibited from doing it. What he's talking about is making a rule prohibiting men from coaching in the WNBA. I think that's stupid.
I agree with you. That's stupid. I don't like that part. The other part I like because Becky Hammon is a very good coach, and she deserves to be coaching a team in the NBA.
At some point of his career, played on a team where she was an assistant, and he told me she could be a head coach in the NBA right now.
Right, but the bounds of sexism in this country will never allow this to happen while we're alive.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
What do you think, Mychal?
About what?
Oh my God! Forget it.
Oh, no.
Coming up next for you.
No, I kind of like the fact that only women should coach in the WNBA.
You do like that?
Leave that market for them. I like that.
Yeah.
Let the men.
I just think it's unnecessarily restrictive. But I mean, I don't care.
Right.
You can hire a man. I mean, the Sparks have a woman head coach that they like. The last guy was a man, didn't do as well.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So maybe they got the right person now. I don't know.
Mychal, before we go to Game of Games, I want to just say some words to you. Mm-hmm. Fusion propulsion.
Fusion, okay, I understand that. Now, how fast are they going to get
antimatter propulsion?
Now, how are they going to get them? How are they going to get a spaceship to travel at the speed of light?
Warp or wormhole concepts.
Have you been watching Star Trek?
No, I'm just telling you. These are the things that
are a wormhole.
A wormhole, yeah, where you go through the hole and you wind up in a different.
They don't exist. Come on, what do you make? Stop reading so many comics.
Mychal Thompson, physics.
Originally, Emily. Jacob Embrani was going to come in. Has anyone seen him? All right.
No sign.
So I think it's just me, you. It's Pepe's game. So I think it's me, Mychal, Brian, Emily, Mace. And if Jacob shows up, we'll throw him in.
Okay. Good. I wonder if I can use fusion propulsion to get out of the Dodger Stadium parking lot tonight. Because it takes a while. All right, Game of Games coming next for you. It's a potpourri of lies from Pepe, Mason, and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It's Trucktober at your Toyota dealer. Your best time to get into a new Toyota truck. They've got the largest inventory of Tacomas and Tundras ready to roll. The Tacoma, known for its toughness and off-road capability. The Tundra brings serious power, great towing capacity, and bold design. And both models have the latest tech and comfort features. So whether you need a truck that's built for the trails, built for work, or built for your family's next adventure, Toyota has you covered this Trucktober. We make it easy. See your Toyota dealer today.
It all comes down to this. Decision day in Colorado. LAFC take the field for their final match of the regular season.
Denise, top of the area. Son back to Denise. Shot it in! Oh, what a goal!
Tomorrow, the black and gold look to make a statement before the playoffs.
Oh, son again! Golazo!
Coverage of LAFC versus Colorado begins tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. on the all-new ESPN LA app.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there for you, but often they look for ways to underpay your claim. If you're feeling abandoned, pushed to use low-rated contractors, or ignored after years of loyalty, we protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for. Contact Avner Gatt, one of California's largest public adjusting firms. Visit avnergatt.com or call 818-917-5256. With a team that has the industry's know-how, including experience from the insurance side, Avner Gatt is ready to fight for you. With over 20 years of experience, they offer a free initial consultation and have the largest network of experts to evaluate your damages. Remember, size, experience, and expertise matter. Don't let your insurance company leave you in the dark. Call Avner Gatt, 818-917-5256, or visit avnergatt.com today. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room. Pre-game with friends on game days inside Century Bar and Grill and enjoy daily lunch specials or catch up over a late-night dinner. Step into Ray's Lounge and enjoy live music, DJs on the weekends, and savory crafted cocktails. The only spot where you can park, party, and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino now open. Located next to the Forum and SoFi Stadium and the all-new Intuit Dome. For more info, go to playhbc.com or follow them at PlayHBC. Must be 21 plus to enter.
LA, the countdown is on. The Bucked Up LA Bowl, hosted by Gronk, returns to SoFi Stadium on December 13th, featuring the Mountain West champions going head-to-head with the former Pac-12 rival. Be part of the live atmosphere, cheer on your team, and experience college football like never before. Tickets and premium suites are on sale now. Don't miss out on the action. Visit LABowlGame.com and secure your seats today. That's LABowlGame.com.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
710 ESPN.
And it is time for Game of Games on the #1 sports radio show in LA, Mason and Ireland. Game of Games. Game of Games presented by CallJacob.com.
Call Jacob.
Everyone loves a fighter, but in this town, winning matters, especially after an accident. So remember, anyone can fight, but CallJacob.com is here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to CallJacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. We got the jingle.
Call Jacob.
Thank you. Game of Games time. Take it away, Mace.
All right, it is Game of Games time. And it is a potpourri of lies from Pepe Mantilla. He forgot to write of lies here, but it says potpourri, October 17th, 2025. Very easy for everyone except MT because he only reads comments.
Okay. All right. So that is, as Pepe is opening the envelope, I will tell you that we have 5 players: Brian Cohen, Emily Hebel, Steve Mason, John Ireland, and Mychal Thompson.
And at last check, Mason was winning the month.
You are, and you have a good. I think you have a 2. Doesn't he have a 2-point lead?
Yes, over Brian. So it's Mace 4, Brian 2, John 2, DeAndre 1, Pepe 1, Sua 1, and Travis 1.
Okay. Pepe, are you ready?
Yes. 12 questions. Very easy. The first one is really
easy. Okay. That means it's hard.
What is the capital of South Carolina? Greenville, Columbia, or Charleston?
Brian.
Charleston.
Emily.
Columbia.
Mace.
Columbia.
I'll say Columbia, Michael.
Me too.
Okay. Columbia.
All right.
That
so
was
everybody
very,
but
that
Brian.
was very easy.
If I didn't go first, I would have got that one.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Number 2. In human anatomy, what does the hallux refers to?
How do you spell it?
The what?
Hallux.
Hallux. Okay.
Okay. The index finger, the elbow, or the big toe?
Index finger, elbow, or big toe, Emily?
Toe.
Mace.
Toe.
I don't know any better, so I'll say toe. Michael?
Elbow.
Elbow. Brian?
Index finger.
Toe.
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 So Emily, Mace, and Ireland have 2 in the lead.
I thought you will know that because you're so big on this thing.
I am.
Yeah, I thought you would have.
Okay, how many
You think I went
states?
to med school?
How many states does the Appalachian Trail cross? Appalachian. I don't know. Okay. 13, 14, or 15?
All right. How many states encompasses the Appalachian Trail, Mace?
14.
I will go 15. Michael?
13.
So 1 for each.
Yep.
Brian?
13.
Emily?
I'm also going to 13.
Pepe?
Who said 14?
Mace?
That it.
Oh, Mason takes the lead again.
This
Okay.
is one for you, Michael.
Oh, one for Mike.
Who wrote the book Charlotte's Web?
This is right up your alley, Mike.
Look.
Dina McFadden, E.B. White, or David Wood?
All right, this one's me. I'm going to say E.B. White. Michael.
You guys read, so I'll go with you. White.
All right, Brian.
Sure, White.
Emily.
Also white.
Mace.
It is E.B. White.
We get that one, Pepe?
Yeah.
Michael, send me a thank you note.
Yes.
I wait for the movies.
All right, Mace still has the lead with 4.
Okay, here it goes. Number 5. What do you call a group of flamingos? Cast, flamboyance, or columbati?
Michael.
Cast. That's
Brian.
on National Bird in the Bahamas.
Brian.
It is.
Sure, cast.
Emily.
Flamboyance.
Going against the national bird of the Bahamas. Mace.
I'm also going to go flamboyance.
I'm going to go with Michael and say cast.
You should have gone to flamboyant because he knows nothing.
Oh, you fooled me. You acted like you knew.
I think I'm undefeated here.
You are. You have 5. Emily has 4. I have 3. Michael 2. Brian 1.
Okay.
Next, number 6. Where was Betty Grable born?
There we go.
Kansas City, Kansas, Percival, Iowa, or St. Louis, Missouri?
Brian.
Kansas City.
Emily.
Which one's the Iowa one?
Percival.
Let's go Iowa.
Mace.
I'll go Iowa.
I also think it's Iowa. Michael.
St. Louis.
You got it.
Michael!
It is St. Louis.
Oh,
I'm a big fan of Betty.
Yeah, you,
Okay.
you knew her, right?
I met her.
Yeah.
This is the easiest one.
First one Mace missed, by the way.
This is the easiest
Number 7.
Okay.
What band sings the song Dust and the Wind? Boston, Kansas, or Foreigner?
Okay. Emily. Dust in the Wind. Boston, Kansas, or Foreigner?
Kansas.
All right, she's going Kansas. Mace.
Kansas.
I'll say Kansas. Michael.
It is Kansas.
Brian.
It is Kansas.
It is Kansas.
I
Okay.
didn't even know that one, so great.
That's
All
good.
right, so here we go.
Okay,
Mace,
I
Mace
told you.
6,
I told
Emily
you.
5, John and Michael 4, Brian 2.
Okay.
Come on, Brian.
Brian.
All right, here we
Number 8. What was the first vegetable grown in space? Broccoli, potato, or spinach?
go. Mace.
Potato.
I also think it's potato. Michael.
Got to be potato.
Brian.
It's like the Martian.
Emily.
Just potato to protect myself.
There you go.
Yeah.
Is it potato?
Yeah, it is
Yeah, we all
potato.
saw the
Martian.
Martian.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I got it from.
By the way, The Martian is written by the same guy who did Project Hail Mary.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Okay, Pepe, 4 left, right?
It's called science fiction.
Okay.
Yes,
Emily.
yes.
Okay, Mace has 7, Emily has 6, John and Michael 5, Brian 3. So you got to start going first, Mace. Here we go.
When was the first Indy 500 held? 1910, 1911, or 1912?
Mace.
1911.
Emily.
12.
I think it is 1911. Michael.
12.
Uh,
Brian.
1910.
1911.
All right, Mace got it. I got it. Anybody else get it?
Em, did you get it?
No.
Okay, so 3 left. Mace has 8. Michael has 5. Brian, you're out. Emily, you have 6. So, Mike, you have to go different than Mason to stay alive. Okay, here we go.
Number 10. When did Diet Coke appear for the first time? 1980, 1981, or 1982?
Mace.
I'm going to say 80.
That's what I thought too. But this would put me in a box if I'm wrong. I would have to go different. I'm going to go 82. Emily.
I'll go 81.
Okay, Michael.
81.
Pepe.
Who said 81?
Me.
You're wrong. 1982.
I got it.
Oh,
okay.
Ireland got it.
So there are 2 left,
Yep.
right?
2 left.
Michael is out. Boy, this is coming down to the last team.
Yeah,
this last 2 days, same exact thing. Mason 8, Ireland 7, Emily 6. Em, you got to go different than Mace. Okay, here we go.
Who has the most complete games in postseason in the MLB? Christy Mathewson, Whitey Ford, or Bob Gibson?
Mace.
I will try Whitey Ford.
I'm going to go Christy Mathewson. Emily.
I'll go Bob Gibson.
What's the answer?
Christy.
Boom!
Oh,
Here we
okay.
go.
This is
Tied
like
them up.
third time.
And I'm out.
But this time we're tied.
Oh, we're tied.
Okay, I have to go first, though.
Number 12.
All right.
What is Jack Skellington's dog's name?
Oh, Jack Skellington.
Okay. Zeus, Zero, or Gran?
Say the first one. Spell it.
Zeus. Z-U-Z.
Got it.
Okay.
Zero or grand.
Who is Jack? Whatever his name is. Who
He's
is
from Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Zeus, Zero, or grand? I'm going to go Zeus. Mace, you can go with me and force an automatic tiebreaker or go different. Zeus.
Let's go to the tiebreaker.
You're going Zeus. Did we get it?
Zero.
I was going to. That was my backup pick. Was zero.
Everyone here got it.
So, it's a tiebreaker between Mason and Ireland for the third day in a row.
Okay.
I won the first day. Mason won the second day. Here we go, Pepe. What's the tiebreaker?
Okay. What is the maximum number of points someone can achieve on Pac-Man? It's a big number, okay?
Okay. Maximum amount of points someone can achieve on Pac-Man. Okay. Mace, did you write it down?
I did.
All right. I wrote down 5 million. What'd you write?
81,000.
Pepe?
3,333,360. Mace. I said a big number, Mace.
81,000 is a big number, Pepe.
Emily, what's the score now?
Mace 4, John 3, Brian 2.
That's what I'm talking about.
Is that really the way we're going to roll into this weekend?
Yes, it is. Like that? Let me look at the calendar. When did these start doubling up? Because you're going to have an advantage when I start going on Laker road trips.
When you start missing shows.
Oh, it's the entire last week of October. The last Halloween's on a Friday.
You got no chance.
Halloween's on a Friday.
Yes.
Your least favorite holiday of the year.
I hate Halloween.
But next week there are 2 home games.
Oh,
back to back.
All right. So Mychal will do it Tuesday.
Yep.
Pepe, do you want to do another one, another game, or do you want to play?
I want to play.
Okay.
Really? You don't want to do a
Mychal,
potpourri?
No, I want to play.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Mychal will do Tuesday, and then I'll do Monday. You do Wednesday, Brian do Thursday, and M Friday.
There we planned it all out. There's your calendar. All right, coming up next for you, going to do some super crosstalk. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The Lake Show lives here. Tonight, the Lakers preseason finale hits Crypto.com Arena for a battle with the Kings.
Luka into the front court. Step back. 3-pointer by Luka. Good.
It's Lakers Kings from LA Live. Coverage begins tonight at 6 p.m.
Thought I told you time and time again that we won't stop.
Your Lakers, your season, your home. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Oh, I've been slamming pumpkin spice lattes from Pink Coffee. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Catch the big baseball series on our big screens everywhere you eat, stay, and play.
Number 2.
Nothing but a good time. Bret Michaels' only SoCal show, November 21st. Get tickets now.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a new Land Rover Defender. Earn entries with your rewards card, and you could be the winner. October 30th.
Morongo, good times.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. It's game time at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Just like LAFC protects their home turf, we help you protect yours with quality floors at unbeatable wholesale prices. No gimmicks, no markups, just deals every day. From waterproof hardwood to carpet, laminate to artificial grass, the crazy Hernandez brothers have you covered. Don't settle for anything less than a championship-level home. Call them at 866-62-FLOOR, that's 866-62-FLOOR, or shop on the web, hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Discover the bold taste of tradition with Amor Salsita homemade authentic salsas. Hi, this is Jerry with Amor Salsita. From dipping your chips, marinating your favorite dish, topping your tacos, Amor Salsita brings the vibrant flavors of Mexico straight to your table. Salsas with smoky, juicy, chunky tomato, roasted tomatillos, and mango habanero flavors. Visit amorsalsita.com and discover the flavors and recipes. Pick up your Amor Salsita at any Albertsons, Vons, or Pavilions in the produce department. From our kitchen to yours, Amor in every bite.
Ignite your afternoons at Waba Grill's $5 happy hour with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium one beverage drink. Like our creamy and delicious Thai tea. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. Only at Waba Grill.
What's going on? It's Bethel Duran, and I love rolling around in my Toyota. Tacoma, to be exact, and right now it's Trucktober. If you're in the 818, go check out the All-Stars at Northridge Toyota. In the 626, it's all about Wondries Toyota. And right now, Trucktober is here for you. Lease a brand new 2025 Tacoma for just $164 a month or 36 months plus tax. Northridge Toyota or Wondries Toyota. Serving all of SoCal sports fans, they make it easy.
Lease excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, and dealer options and changes. $59.99 cash or trade equity down. Expires 10/31/25.
Vista Paint is California's original paint company and has been serving pros and homeowners since 1956. Our paints are formulated for lasting performance, beautiful finishes, and made to withstand the weather. Vista Paint, locally made, expertly crafted, always reliable.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Sweep woo.
Yes. Trav, what day you want me to work for you? This thing is over.
It's funny. I was thinking about this today. I have a, I don't know if this is a good deal for you, a bad deal for you, or of no interest to you.
Okay.
I'm willing to call it off.
Oh, okay. Wow.
If I get your Laker tickets for one night.
Done.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's easy.
All right.
Done.
You'll
like
take
an
it right now?
excellent
Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
excellent.
done. Matter of fact, since you came at me that way,
yeah,
you can have them even if the Dodgers don't win it all.
Okay.
Oh,
because
nice.
you were nice enough to offer me that. You got them no matter what.
All right.
All right.
Done
Very
deal.
nice.
Outstanding.
It's a very peaceful transaction.
Pick the most attractive game
Yeah,
of the year.
because I have to
Don't
take a
take
look
the
at the
Celtics.
schedule. I'll take a look at the schedule.
Real quick
No,
before
the
we get
Celtics
into
are terrible this year. You might as well take
Real
it.
quick before we get into it, I want to talk about Jacob Imrani a little bit, proud sponsor of Game of Games. American Cancer Society's Making Strides Against Breast Cancer event is tomorrow at the Citadel Outlets at 7:30 a.m. Together, striding with hope and strength. A heartfelt thank you to everybody who's already donated and registered, and there's still time to donate and register to walk with Jacob. To donate, visit calljacob.com on Instagram, where you can find both links in the bio, or go to calljacob.com for more details. All right, so 3 runs, 9 hits.
9 hits.
3 runs, 9 hits. Wow. This is like one of the most epic pitching performances we have ever seen in the postseason.
I mean, I'm maybe somebody that's got better
prisoner of the
computer
moment,
skills.
but in my lifetime,
I've never seen 9 hits through 3 games before.
That's insane.
I don't think it's prisoner of the moment. Like, think about this just rationally and realistically. How much better could another staff have been than what we've seen over this NLCS? Like, it's virtually impossible to be better than this.
Yeah. I mean, it's and by the way, last night, Dave trusting his guys.
Trinan.
Trusted his guys. Trinan, Vessia, trusting them.
Yeah, and Roki looked great again.
Looked
he came in and was absolutely mowing guys down. And
do they have can you imagine if this team actually has a bullpen? To go along with that rotation, if those guys settle in and are comfortable and you can go to them?
The rotation was so good that Glasnow's performance yesterday felt kind of and it wasn't.
It wasn't.
It was terrific,
Yeah.
but on the heels of those other 2 games, and then look, all of us were dumping all over the bullpen and rightfully so.
Sure.
They're pitching
They were terrible.
like garbage, but so here's my theory. Remember how much they leaned on them early in the year?
Yes.
And they just constantly ran those guys into the ground.
Yep.
It was warm to the ground. And
I think at one point more bullpen innings than any team in the league.
I think they finished the year with more bullpen innings than any team in the league. Well, they haven't had to pitch basically for 3 weeks.
Yeah, true.
And they look a little fresher. They look a little crisper. So I'm wondering if it wasn't just that fatigue is finally starting to fade a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe not completely, but I can't come up with anything else because those guys look effective all over again.
And by the way, defensively, Max Muncy in the second inning, that play, that blind throw to home to get the runner, and then Mookie. I mean, I've been saying all along our best right fielder is playing shortstop, but it now appears that our best shortstop is playing shortstop. Is that fair?
I said it yesterday that play was made by the best right fielder in baseball.
Yeah.
I was completely and totally unequivocally against this entire plan.
Me too.
I was
too.
And I was wrong.
Me too.
He might win a Gold Glove.
Yeah, I know.
Like I really do think people need to just appreciate the degree of difficulty with what Mookie Betts has pulled off.
Yes.
Like switching to shortstop with no real background. I know he played some last year, but like to pick this up and then turn it into Gold Glove caliber defense at other than maybe center field or catcher, like the most important positions in the field, it just speaks to he's an unbelievable athlete.
And there's a life lesson here, too, for anybody, is that Mookie reached that point where he was scuffling, and he was off to a terrible start, and he was in a hole and couldn't get out of it, and he just said one day, clean slate, I'm going to start right here. And look what he's done since then.
This was maybe the most tangible example of the baseball gods being real that I've seen in a very long time. You have to genuinely give up for them to let you up.
Yeah.
And he did. He had that moment where he's like, guys, the season's over for me. And he wasn't quitting, but it was one of those, when this season's done, his line on Baseball Reference is going to be like, what happened this year? This is a disaster. And he knew that, and he just kind of gave himself up to, I can't fix this. It's not going to turn around. And he meant it. And from that moment forward, he turned into Mookie Betts again.
All right, let me ask you guys something that I'm scared of. I brought it up earlier in the show. They didn't pitch Glasnow or Snell this season as if the season depended on them. They basically load managed both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think other teams will do that moving forward? A team like the Dodgers that thinks, okay, we're good enough to make the playoffs, but we're going to load manage our starters so they hit their stride in October. Trev, do you think that it's gonna? The league's a copycat league. Do you think it happens?
No, because they don't have the luxury of putting their best guys on ice like that. The reason the Dodgers can do what they did with Snell and with Glasnow and with Ohtani and with most of those guys other than Yamamoto is that you have Sheehan and Knack and Wroblewski and Kershaw and a whole nother starting rotation that is good enough to win the division for you. The other teams don't have that. If the Phillies tried to shut down Christopher Sanchez or Wheeler or those guys, they finish in fourth place.
Right.
They don't have enough horses to get into the finish line.
Well, yeah. And even when you have the horses like the Dodgers have, it's not like everybody spent this season talking about the Dodgers like they were just fine. They need to get to the postseason.
Yep.
Everybody was panicking over the way they played this year. It's not like they made this look easy.
I think, John, what will happen is that the Dodgers will put even less emphasis on the regular season moving forward.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, they clearly punted on the regular season. They'll never say it, but what did they win, 93 games?
Yep.
Yeah, 93 games.
They won enough.
We were talking about 110, 112, maybe 116, and they're like, whatever.
Mason and Brian both predicted they'd win 115
games.
games.
115 on
and
my
they barely won 90.
Yeah.
And so they clearly don't care about that. Just get in. They didn't care about having to go into the wild card. They didn't care about having to go onto the road. They didn't care about any of it.
Michael and Andy, do you think there's a little of that going on with LeBron?
No.
You don't. I see. I think if this tonight was a playoff game, tonight is an exhibition game, but Tuesday night was a playoff game, I think LeBron would be playing.
Well, he might be playing, but that doesn't mean they're load managing him. I think he's dealing with sciatica. I'd like to think that he's dealing with sciatica because if he misses the first month and a half just to be load managed, that's a really bad plan.
Yeah, and they'll be a little behind the curve. Yeah.
What do you think, Michael?
Yeah, he's seriously hurt or has to take time to get healthy.
Yeah. Through, I mean, he's
ready?
Give me.
No, I would not. But I think USC is going to win this game and comfortably. I think by the time it's over, we're going to be talking about them as a college football playoff team. I think by the time it's over, we're going to be talking about Jaden Maava as a Heisman Trophy candidate. I think they have a really big day tomorrow. Heisman trophies get won at Notre Dame. As Ryan Abraham pointed out a little while ago, Carson Palmer won his Heisman Trophy the day he beat Notre Dame. I think Maava wins tomorrow.
I think they might win. They're not going to blow them out.
I think they're going to blow them out.
Yeah.
Blow them out. 42-20.
So you're flipping the line,
42-20.
essentially, because the line is almost double digits.
The line is the stupidest line I've ever seen.
But it's essentially a double-digit line for Notre Dame. You're flipping the line.
Correct. I think they're going to cover that and then some.
Why?
Because I think that we proved there we go.
They?
There.
Yeah.
No, we proved last week that we can play with Michigan, that they've got the big bodies down low, get an offensive lineman back, King Miller looks like he can run. They stopped the run last week against Michigan. They turned him into a very one-dimensional offense. I think Mychal Lemon is the most dangerous wide receiver this side of Jeremiah Smith. I think they've got depth at wide receiver with Jacoby Lane. I think their secondary is decent with Kamari Ramsey. I love USC tomorrow.
They don't have to win tomorrow to go to the playoff.
I think they do.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
They
got a game looming at Oregon.
Right. That's the other one. If they beat Oregon, they're going to finish in the top 4 in the Big Ten. Right? Assuming they take care of their business against everybody else.
Yeah.
If they beat Oregon, they will finish 2nd or 3rd in the Big Ten, likely. That the Big
One
Ten
loss, probably.
Right. If they're a two-loss team, they're in.
The Big Ten is going to send 4 teams. They're going to send their top 4 teams to
Correct.
the playoffs. So they don't. The Notre Dame game, unless they get absolutely housed, they. I mean, I think they can win. I think they probably should win. But even if they don't, it doesn't eliminate them from the playoff.
From the beginning of the year,
consideration.
I said I thought they would go 9-3 and maybe steal one at Illinois, at Notre Dame, at Oregon. They need to win one of those 3. They already lost at Illinois. Can they beat Notre Dame tomorrow? Oregon at Autzen later in the year.
You got to get the Oregon Dante Moore version that you saw against Indiana, and not the Oregon Dante Moore version that you've seen against everybody else. That was the UCLA, John. You remember that? The
Right.
Dante Moore UCLA showed up against Indiana. That guy did not look like the guy that had played in the previous 4 weeks.
I also think Indiana's really good.
They are.
2 more numbers: 31-17.
Okay. That Rams and Jags?
That's Rams and Jags. I think we win that thing.
I think the Rams are going to win.
Pretty solidly.
Even without Puka, you think they're going to score 31 points?
I think Devontae's going to, and I think watch out for Tutu Atwell. He's back now, and I think he could make some big grabs in that game. I also like Jordan Whittington a lot.
I like Whittington a lot, too.
And Tyler Higbee was really good this last week.
You are talking to somebody who is not the president of the Tutu Atwell fan club.
Oh, come on. You can pick him up, put him in your pocket.
That's probably the top reason that I'm not a huge fan. They got to get Devontae the ball a lot. They got to get that figured out because I don't think we're there yet, but you know what this is kind of sort of feeling like a little bit? Remember when they brought in Allen Robinson? It just never worked. It just never clicked. It never got on the same page. Devontae's better than Allen Robinson, and it's already been a little bit better than that, but this isn't what we thought it was going to be, right?
Let's see what he looks like Sunday when no Puka.
Yeah, let's see wide receiver 1 what he looks like, right? Last one, 8-3.
8-3.
Tonight's score?
Tonight's score. I think.
I think it might even be more lopsided than that.
Milwaukee gets a couple of runs.
I think they're ready to go on vacation.
You think they're ready?
I do.
Think about it. If they win tonight, their reward is another game in L.A.
right
against Blake Snell. It's not like if they win this, they
Sure.
get to go back to Milwaukee. You
Yes.
got to play another game in L.A.
What are the odds that we see? I'm going over the game tonight. What are the odds we see? Like the first thing this has ever happened, first time in history that somebody would be the winning pitcher and hit a home run.
I like it.
Would that not be amazing?
No, he's not hitting a home run. He hasn't come close to one yet.
He hit a triple last night.
Yeah, but that
DeMarco
was
and I
triple down the line.
have a standing bet that if Ohtani is the pitcher on the day he hits for the cycle at some point, that he has to come in here and do something
That
that
would
I
be
go.
ridiculous.
And by the way, he's hit for the cycle. Whoops.
Sorry.
That
May have lost
that
your
was on the
angle.
YouTube feed.
Yeah, that was on the YouTube.
Yeah, Michael, you're no longer on camera. You just got taken out. John and Michael are gone.
You know,
that made it easy.
Oh God! Look, I just got a text from the.
Why
social-
you wouldn't you'd be surprised?
Reese had 2 steps in the door, but as soon as Mason backed up,
You're 100% out on Ohtani hitting a home run.
I am. He just had his swing looks awful.
He's Ohtani.
Yeah, it is.
Well, let's see.
Shohei
I hope I'm
Ohtani.
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So there are all the numbers.